we go, fans. We're coming to you from Reading, PA. I'm Daredevil Dave, joined by my friend, I guess, RC.
I am not your friend. I'll never be your friend, and I don't want to be here in Reading, Pennsylvania. I'll tell you that right now. Nor with you.
Okay, well, we are here in Reading, PA, RC, and what a way to begin a card, a battle royal.
Well, you know, they tell me that this battle royal, the last two people in the battle royal will be in the main event for the vacant heavyweight championship. They're just lucky I'm not in the main event, Daredevil Dave.
Well, maybe if you'd be one of the participants in the battle royal. Wait a minute. Chef DZ Gillespie challenging somebody. Well, he had 12 men were going to come into the ring here and wrestle. Isn't that enough for him?
Bring the 11 guys out and have him wrestle the chef. The chef will take them all on.
Well, nobody's coming out here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Here comes Pinky, the Flamingo Kid.
From behind. Oh, come on.
Look at that. From behind attacks the chef. Pinky the Flamingo Kid, I guess, answering the challenge.
Pinky, of course, from behind.
Look at this now. Pinky sends the chef across, but a reversal. A big man fires him in. Oh, RC, he just crushed him in the corner.
No challenge for the big chef. Pinky, of course, from behind, as always. The chef will do the roller pin on him, and it'll be all over and said and done. And the chef will be the man. Now, if he wins, the chef, does that mean he's going to go on? Does he win the battle royal? Is this the battle royal?
No,
what are you doing here?
This isn't the battle royal.
You don't know anything here.
Well, I know this isn't the battle royal, RC. This is an impromptu match to begin the card.
No one told me about this match.
Well, you don't need to know.
Be thrown out, and Pinky should be disqualified and suspended and fined for attacking this man.
But it wasn't a match. The chef issued a challenge. He came in and attacked him from behind.
He was an issue when you challenged to Pinky.
He didn't issue a challenge. He issued a challenge to anybody, and Pinky accepted it.
Look at. Now justify that. Justify that.
That was a low blow.
Ring the bell. Who's keeping the bell? Hey, moron, ring the bell.
We don't have a bell, RC. Well, settle down.
You better go get a bell.
I don't know where you get a bell at.
I don't know about this match, and there's no bell. This night is not starting off very well.
The last bell I seen was around Chef Gillespie's neck.
It's obvious Chef has an eating problem, but don't hold that against him.
Well, Chef Gillespie being worked over in the corner now by Pinky, the Flamingo Kid. He's up there. He's asking the fans if he should hammer away on the big chef. And he does.
I'm not going to take anything away from Pinky, okay? But what right did he have to come out here to attack this man? This is what I don't understand.
The chef issued a challenge. He had every right to come out here.
I'm not going to agree with you. I'm sorry.
Well, don't agree with me, RC. I'm telling the truth. The chef came out here and issued a challenge. He said he had no competition. Well, Pinky accepted the challenge. Well, and now you're seeing this match.
When Pinky loses a match, maybe he'll learn that he shouldn't pick fights with people bigger than himself.
Well, I don't know. He has the advantage in this match so far. The chef down in the middle of the ring. Pinky, what's he calling for here? Goes to the outside. Could this be a springboard leg drop?
Chef has to move here. Chef has to move here. He has to move here.
Oh, he didn't move, RC. I think that's it. There you go. Ring the bell. Pinky, the winner over the chef.
Well, you ring the bell. Can't believe that. Ding, ding. No bell. Pinky attacks a man and gets a pin. It wasn't even a match.
Well, the chef issued a challenge. The chef issued the challenge. This is what he gets.
If this stuff keeps up tonight in the National Alternative Wrestling, I'm leaving.
First off, my friend, you want somebody tonight?
He won the match. He won the match.
And I told you many before that the Flamingo Kid is on a mission in all the independent wrestling federations, ECW. Get ready for the Flamingo Kid, because the bottom line is this. You know, been some people running some shows around the Reading, Pennsylvania area that claim that they have the best independent organization.
What's he talking about? What's he talking about? Is this what they call a shoot?
No.
It might be RC.
How you doing there, RC? How you doing?
Don't
Strange to see you here, my friend.
Nothing.
So strange to see you.
Good to see you too.
Regional Championship Wrestling. You know what that organization should be called? It should be called the Hotline Championship Wrestling. That's exactly what it should be called. Okay? Let's get to point number 2. I was asked to come here. Thanks a lot, Doomsday.
How many points do we have here tonight?
We're up to number 2 now.
And now the Doomsday Danny Rose and the Flamingo Kid are running around together.
Another loser.
We know how to put the P in Buzz Pack, if you know what I mean. Now,
Is he, what did he just say? Is he declaring his sexuality?
I don't know. We didn't need to know that. I don't know what Pinky's talking about.
that said that all the leftovers from Regional Championship Wrestling are being done. Well, you know what, my friend?
This is a shoot.
The doors at Regional Championship Wrestling as of yesterday, it closed. And you know why? Because we're all going, my friend. And you know, this organization right here is going to get ready to take over in the Reading, Pennsylvania area. So get ready, because the ass weapons are going to come 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Is the chef okay? Could someone help the chef,
I don't
please?
know. Well, the chef tried to get up there and he just got booted.
Look it up. You asked for this ass weapon, now we're going to get it.
This is uncalled for. I want something done.
Well, the match is over now.
I'll stop this.
I can't do anything
Will you
about it.
please stop
If
this?
it bothers you so much, you go up and stop this. You're bigger than me.
I would.
He knows you better than he knows me.
But I don't want to get close to him because of what he said about him and Doomsday Danny Rose. I don't know what's going on there, but I'm not getting into that. I know that.
Are you okay? That's a question I
No,
have.
I'm not okay. There's no bell. What the hell kind of match was that?
That was an impromptu match, RC.
You don't know
And now-
what's going on. The chef could be seriously hurt and you don't even care.
I care if the chef is seriously hurt, but there's nothing I can do. The rules say I can't go up to the ring to help him.
Are there even rules here tonight?
I think there are rules.
Let me look at the rules here quickly. Do not interfere with the matches.
Well, there you go.
See, I guess you
there
are
you
right.
go. See,
You
I
are
am right, RC. Now, wait a minute. Is he coming over here now? He's coming over here. What's this about, RC?
You know, RC, the bottom line is, my friend, the doors are closed.
Door's closed.
What door?
I'm hoping the dressing room door is closed.
Well, I hope so.
Now, is this the Battle Royal?
Well, that's what he's saying. Poindexter up there just said it. 12-man battle royal.
Oh, now what?
Now, wait a minute. The chef is the next contestant in Battle Royal.
How could the chef wrestle in the Battle Royal?
Well, he's the first man in here, RC.
Oh, that's unfair.
Now we have special rules in the Battle Royal. The first 2 men are going to go in there and fight, and then every minute after that, a new wrestler will enter.
So it's kind of like a Royal Rumble type of Battle Royal type of thing.
Yeah, but nobody can be eliminated till all 12 men are in the ring.
Why does everybody hate the chef? That's what I want to know. What has he done to everybody? I know personally he brought cupcakes for everyone in the locker room, and everyone hates him.
I don't hate the chef. There you see the stunner in the ring on the chef. I don't know if it's so much a hatred to the chef, but this match, the winner, the last two men in this match will fight for the world title in our main event.
I don't like Kid Extreme either. I want to let that know. I don't like him either. He's a punk. He's a punk from the hood. I don't like him.
Well,
That's all I got to say about that.
Okay, well, he's yelling at the chef to get up now. And he kicks the chef. The chef's sent down to the canvas.
The chef right now is playing possum. That kick couldn't hurt the chef. You kidding me?
Well, I don't know. The chef's doing a very good job of playing possum, if that's the case.
So you have to throw your opponent over the top rope, right? Is it still a Battle Royal?
Yeah, it's still, but no one can be eliminated till all 12 men are in the ring.
No, what are you talking? You're confusing me.
Well, those are the rules, RC.
Did the bell ring? Oh, no, there is no bell. Why should I even ask that question?
Well, there, Kid Extreme just got squashed in the corner by the chef.
Throw him over. Throw him over.
He can't throw him over. He won't be eliminated. It don't count. Here comes. This is Nick Burke coming into the ring. Nick Burke.
Nick Burke.
Nick Burke.
I thought he was the janitor of the place. What's he doing wrestling?
No, he's Nick Burke. He's going to be wrestling in the match.
He let me in, for God's sakes.
Well, so that's who I have to blame for that. Well, he's trying to get in there. The chef is stumbling around. I wouldn't place my money on the chef to win this match, that's for sure.
Well, is this Nick Burke, your buddy? Is he going to get in the ring?
Well, he's not my buddy. I'm just pointing out who he is.
What's this D-Sex stuff? What's that?
Well, as a matter of fact, later on in our match for the World Heavyweight title, they're going to be fighting over the D-Sex name. He's teaming up with his partner, Sterling Rick Silver, and they're going to be facing D-Sex.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
No, not at all.
Okay. Now that we have that out of the way, here we have 3 men in the ring. Kid Extreme and the chef are down.
Now who's coming out here?
I don't know. I think they said Vince Bono, Hollywood Vince Bono.
Hollywood Vince Bono.
Chef DZ Gillespie down in the corner. He's getting hammered on by Nick Burke. Here he is, Hollywood Vince Bono, RC. You're very familiar with that man.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen that guy before in my life.
I thought you used to manage him, RC.
What?
That's what I thought. Maybe I'm mistaken. I don't know.
Someone help the chef, for God's sake.
Well, the chef is down in the corner. He's trying to get back to his feet. And here we have Vince Bono and Kid Extreme hammering on each other.
It's obvious that the chef's knee has given out.
I don't know. He took quite a beating by the hands of everyone. Now, what's going on with Vince Bono and Kid Extreme here, RC?
Well, now they're supposed to be friends here. Well, let me see what's going on here. I saw something in this magazine. Where'd it go? See, Kid Extreme and Vince Bono used to be in a vicious war, a vicious feud, but now we find out they're cousins.
They are cousins?
And now they're cousins.
I just saw them in the ring. Look, they're hammering away on each other. Well, they were hammering away on each other. They're not now, but they were earlier.
You've never fought with your brother or sister?
Yes.
Oh, well, then what's the problem?
I don't have a sister, but I fought with them.
All right. Who's that big boy in there now?
I missed the introduction. I don't know who this man is, but again, he's hammering on the chef.
Now, the last two people in the ring will wrestle in the main event for the vacant world.
That's right, the vacant NAW title.
There's going to be a lot of titles decided here tonight.
The Cruiserweight Tag Team titles, the World Tag Team titles, and the Cruiserweight title.
And I'm going to crown a champion here tonight myself.
What champion are you going to crown, RC?
You'll find out later on.
Tell me right now. I can't wait till later on.
You'll find out in due time.
What's the name of the title?
It's the RC Best Looking Wrestler Championship.
And who's going to win?
In honor of me.
I'm picking the Chef DZ Gillespie to go over in that tournament.
Well, you know what? He is a favorite so far.
That's what I've heard.
Here comes Saboth.
There he is, Saboth making his way to the ring. And he's getting hammered away on Vince Bono. He gets greeted with some forearms to the back. Hollywood Vince Bono, the leg drop that he's famous for.
I'll tell you what, there is action like you wouldn't believe. Vince Bono doing some dancing.
Well, Vince Bono hammering away on Saboth. Kid Extreme lined up on the top turnbuckle by the chef.
I'll tell you what, I do like what your buddy Nick Burton's doing. Just hanging out there, not getting involved. That's a smart thing to do. Wait.
Well, he's not my buddy, RC.
I thought you drove up with him.
No, I've never met the guy before in my life. I just know his name. I've seen him wrestle before. I don't know him personally.
Somebody came out. We missed that numbskull ring announcer.
No, here he comes. It's the HeartThrob Jeff Grippley making his way to the ring.
Who?
HeartThrob Jeff Grippley.
I don't know him either.
You've never heard of the legendary Jeff Grippley? Many years ago, RC, this man got beaten up by Abdullah the Butcher and had to be carried away on a stretcher. Many people thought his career was over.
All I know is he must not be that good because he can't afford a good pair of tights. They're all ripped up.
I think that's the way his tights are supposed to be.
How do you know? You friends with him too?
No, I'm not friends with him. I've seen him before wrestle too.
Jeff Grippley's a ball of fire.
Well, he went in there, and now the chef is trying to befriend him. He needs to befriend somebody.
Oh, come on.
Oh, look at this. They're hammering away on this chef now.
Disgusting.
The chef has no luck with anybody in there. I think you're right, RC. Everyone does hate the chef.
You know what? If I was a chef, I'd never bring cupcakes again.
If you were the chef, you wouldn't be sitting here next to me.
Oh, you're real funny. Let's listen to Numbskull there.
If you were the chef, you'd be up in the ring getting your ass kicked, and that would be good.
Who's this coming out now? Who's this Numbskull? Could have swore I saw that guy selling hot dogs 10 minutes ago.
Well, he might have been. I would know who this guy is, but the ring announcer stole my sheet off of me, so I have no clue. Well, I've just been told that's Jonathon York.
Jonathon York.
Jonathon York.
I'm glad somebody's doing their job around here. So how many guys are we up to? Are you counting? No.
I'm counting right now, RC. We're up to 8 guys.
8 guys so far.
8 guys are in the ring.
It's a 12-man battle.
We have 4 more guys.
And now they can't eliminate each other until all 12 are in the ring.
So we still have 4 more guys so we can start eliminating people.
Who you picking? Give me your winner right now.
Your winner right now? I'm picking Kid Extreme as one of my favorites.
Kid Extreme?
Kid Extreme.
I got to go with the chef.
The chef?
The chef.
The chef has been in there. He's wrestled an earlier match. He got beat up. Now he's in there now.
Granted, but how are they going to get the chef over the top rope?
Well, you have a very good point. They would have to all team up against the chef to get him over.
Here comes Rick. Who's this? Rick Silver?
That's Sterling Rick Silver.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sterling
Rick Silver. A member of the big unit.
You're disgusting.
That's it. Look at his shirt. His shirt says big unit.
I'm not even gonna give you the time of day to even respond to that.
That is his name, RC. His name is Big Unit. Rick Silver. Sterling Rick Silver. The big unit.
I am here to do a wrestling job, not to talk about disgusting stuff like that, all right? Save that for your internet stuff. Now this is wrestling.
Okay, well, Kid Extreme being held now by Saboth. The Kid Extreme's getting pounded on. Now Saboth is getting pounded on. The chef being choked in the corner by Rick Silver.
What happens if it ends up being All in the Family, Vince Bono, and Kid Extremeless? What happens if it ends up with All the Family in there?
Well, then they'd wrestle for the heavyweight title later on in our main event.
Bring out Richard Dawson for an old-fashioned family feud, baby! My God, half the locker room cleared out. What's going on here?
Now, what do we have going on here now? What is this?
No one knows. Why is there like 4 people coming down to the ring?
Well, no, that's just the Summit Hill Smasher, actually, and there's 3 other people with him.
Now, how many people? Does that not exceed the 12 limit?
No, we had 4 people in here. I don't know. This thing is really broken down here. Everyone's in this battle royal. I have a feeling fans are going to jump in the ring soon.
There's Adam Flash in the ring. There's the Summit Hill Smasher. There's Doomsday Danny Rose.
Your buddy Doomsday Danny Rose.
There's some kid that put the ring up in the ring. I mean, this is crazy.
I can't keep up with all this action, RC. Is he eliminated now? Is Nick Burke out of there?
Your buddy Nick Burke's out of here.
Well,
I hope he doesn't go home without you.
RC,
go, Chef. Go, Chef.
I don't think the chef is going to win this, RC. He's been taking a heck of a beating in this match.
Is Doomsday Danny Rose, is he out? Because he's over sitting in the crowd.
I don't think he ever got in the ring. What about the Summit Hill Smasher? The only way to get him over the top is if there's a glass window on the outside of the ring.
I'm just glad he's wearing clothes.
Well, so am I. And now he's chopping Rick Silver in the corner. He's going to kill him. Oh, Rick Silver rakes the eyes of Kid Extreme, and now he rakes the eyes of the Summit Hill Smasher.
See, you see Saboth and some other jabronis trying to get the chef over the top. It's not going to happen.
Doomsday Danny Rose sitting down at ringside here.
That's what I'm saying. Is he in or is he out?
I don't think he ever got in the ring.
Well, then he should be disqualified.
But we have 4 men come out at once. It was supposed to be every 1 minute, 1 man entered. we just had 4 guys come out and get in the ring.
That's a very good point,
I don't
Daredevil
know.
Dave.
Maybe he's not illegally supposed to be in. He's just waiting his turn.
Kid Extreme pounding away. I want to see Vince Bono and Kid Extreme go at it. Let's bring up some family stuff. Let's get real personal in the ring.
I wonder who their relatives, their nieces and nephews would root for in that battle.
I think the Summit Smasher just tagged Doomsday Danny Rose into the Battle Royal.
I didn't know you had to be tagged. Oh, did he just get tagged out? Rick Silver.
My God, Rick Silver.
He's going to get his Adam's apple crushed.
How about if it ends up the Summit Hill Smasher and the Chef?
How would they get each other over the top rope? Well, they wouldn't have to get each other over the top rope. They would end up fighting for the title later on in our main event. And that would make it a heavyweight title. Who was that?
I think that was Hollywood Vince Bono just got thrown out.
Your man, Hollywood Vince Bono, out over the top rope.
Not my man. My man's the Chef.
Your man is I thought you liked Hollywood Vince Bono, too.
No.
Are you sure?
I'm going to pick either the Chef.
Now there's Sterling Rick Silver's out, too.
There was your pick on. I'm picking either the Chef or the guy with the half the tights there. Jeff Grippley, whatever. I'm picking those
they're
guys.
all double teaming the Chef right here. I think the Chef's going to be out.
Well, then I've got to go with Jeff Grippley then.
Oh, there goes. Whoa, they got one leg of the Chef. Oh, there goes the Chef.
See, I'm Jeff Grippley. Jeff Grippley will be the winner.
You're going with Jeff Grippley.
I've always been going for Jeff Grippley.
No, you're going for the Chef.
Don't put words in my mouth.
I'm not putting words in your mouth. Don't worry about that.
Jeff Grippley will be one of the winners in this big battle royal.
He's being choked right here now.
I'm going to pick
Flash.
Jeff Grippley and the Summit Hill Smasher in the main event tonight.
Is that your opinion? Is that what you think?
Yep.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens. Summit Hill Smasher, though, I might have to agree with you. I don't see anyone getting him over the top rope.
Better believe it, man.
Unless they tease him with a bottle of Gatorade.
Why do you have to be like that? The guy has some personal issues. Do you have to bring them up?
Well, yes, I do, RC. I think...
Go right ahead, and I'll tell him exactly come Monday what you said.
All I'm pointing out is that the guy drinks Gatorade. What is so wrong about Gatorade? Gatorade is a very, very fine product, RC. Just because you're a big RC Cola drinker.
Oh, you're a smart guy tonight, I'll tell you. We've had one shoot, that's enough. Jeff Grippley, my man. The Summit Hill Smasher's still in there. If you want to pick, I can pick a winner out of anyone. I'll tell you that right now.
Okay, well, there's your 2 men that you picked are standing in the corner conversing with each other.
Yeah,
what's that all about?
Maybe they're joining an alliance. That's good. Get all the other losers out of the ring, those two will be. Look at this guy, Adam Flash.
That's a mistake going to the top rope in a battle royal.
What's he thinking?
Someone could have just went over, and I don't know why someone didn't go over and push him out over the top rope. He would have landed on the floor and splatted his skull open.
If I was managing in wrestling, which I'm not, but if I was a manager, I would have told my guy that exact same thing.
Well, maybe you should become a manager, RC.
No, I like being here with you. Hey, there goes Jabroni #1 over the top rope.
Now, who was that? Was that Jonathon York that went over the top rope?
That could have been.
I think that might have been who that was.
I'm just watching Danny Rose. He's going around the ring with a chair. That guy is psycho.
Has Doomsday ever been in the ring?
I think he's there just in case the ropes get loose. He has to tighten the ropes up.
Well, is he not even in this battle royal?
I don't.
Well, there goes your man, Jeff Grippley, and the Summit Hill Smasher.
No, I picked the Summit Hill Smasher.
The Summit Hill Smasher's so crazy he almost threw himself over the top rope.
I picked the Smasher to win. I have no idea what time about Jeff Grippley.
Well, there goes the Summit Hill Smasher now to the outside. He's pounding on Grippley out on the floor. Now, who do we have remaining in the ring? We have Adam Flash. We have Kid Extreme, and who's that laying on the canvas? Kid Extreme lands across the top rope.
So I guess I'm going to go with Adam Flash.
Adam Flash now? Well, no, was the Summit Hill Smasher, was he eliminated? He went through the ropes. He's not even eliminated, is he?
Adam Flash will take this match.
I don't know what's going on, RC. This thing is complete chaos out here. Adam Flash, now what? This is a mistake. That was a huge mistake. He's eliminated.
And as I said, Kid Extreme will be winning this match.
We're not down to the final 2 men, though. The Summit Hill Smasher is still part of this match. Is Doomsday Danny Rose still out there?
I don't know. Why asking me? There's no bell. I have no idea what's going on around here.
Well, if these are the final 2 men, shouldn't this match end?
What? Well, if we had a bell, we could ring it.
Well, we don't have a bell, but that's not my fault. We have timekeeper extraordinaire James Titus here. He's supposed to bring the bell with him.
Who?
James Titus.
Man,
Carolina Jim.
You know some pretty bad people.
I know you, don't I? Now look at this. He had his back turned to Kid Extreme, and Extreme now hammering away. He chops him now.
Spicy from Nitro and Kid Extreme.
There's your main event right there. What was his name? Hot and Spicy?
Hot and Spicy and Kid Extreme.
Hot and Spicy.
And the main event for our title, the NAW heavyweight title. And I guess we're going to hear from Kid Extreme. Well, maybe we're going to hear from him. Having some technical difficulties. There we go.
The rules, maybe the last 2. Let's just save it for later on. I can really kick the ass and take the title.
Well, Kid Extreme saying he wants to wait till later on.
The main event. People want to see it, right?
These fans want to see a title match tonight between these 2 men.
I don't plan on wrestling right now. I want to get my 20% for a bunch of other guys in here who want his ass. But
Later on.
Later on tonight in our main event, RC.
I'll ask you to pick a winner later on.
Okay, you do that. I'll have someone picked out for you.
So now we know what one title match is going to be tonight. Well, that was quite interesting, that battle royal. I'm sitting here thinking, what the hell just happened for the last 5 minutes?
Well, it was longer than 5 minutes, but that was just complete chaos, RC. I've never seen anything like that. I didn't know what to do. There for a minute, I thought me and you were going to get in the ring and wrestle for the title.
Let's go back up to ring announcer, Mr. Rogers, to find out who the next match is going to be.
And here's referee Dave Curley. Haven't seen him around in 10 years, RC.
Good to see him back. Good to see a quality referee back.
Well, now the next match is supposed to be Slayer against Vincent Goodnight.
You don't know. You don't know.
That's what's written down right here.
I think he's drunk.
Vincent Goodnight. See, here he comes.
This guy's drunk.
How do you
Someone sober up the ring announcer.
By the ring, by Road. Weighing in at 200. Don't mess with that ring.
What do you know about these guys?
What do I know about him? I've never seen Slayer before, and Vincent Goodnight has competed in the World Star Wrestling Federation. And here he is making his way to the ring. Vincent Goodnight.
Is he one of those pretty boys?
Well, can't you see him, RC? What does he look like to you?
Now here comes a wrestler.
Slayer, being accompanied to the ring by Rogue. What do you know about either one of those 2?
Tough SOBs coming to the ring right now.
Is one of them female, RC?
Listen to the song, Hell's Bells. What else do you want to know, baby?
Answer the question, RC. Is one of them female?
Why should I tell you anything? You'll find out when they come out. You want to keep pressuring me, I'm going to kick your ass right here.
You want to go right now?
No, you'll just wait and find out. Why should I tell you? Why should I give you the satisfaction of knowing who's coming out if I know who they are or not?
Do you know who they are?
Yes, I know who they are.
Well,
I am very good friends with Slayer. I'm very good friends with Slayer.
Tell me a little bit about them.
They're nice people. I was over this place for Christmas.
Were you really?
Great people.
What did you get them?
Look at what? Yeah, see, there. Here comes Slayer with Rogue, who is a female.
Did you buy him that shirt for Christmas?
What is this?
You said you were over his house for Christmas.
You know, you're newsy.
Well, I'm just talking. I'm just making conversation, RC.
Excuse me. I gotta watch Rogue.
Well, go ahead, RC, and we'll do that. I'm sure everyone at home is watching Rogue.
You know, do you realize that? You know, I used to go out with Rogue. We broke up, but she's not bitter. She understands it's for the best.
I'm sure.
And we're professionals, and I can still work here even though Rogue's on this card.
Yeah,
I can still work here, and that's okay. She's a Slayer now. I understand that. I pretty much threw her out, but that's okay.
Are you done now, RC? Are you going to put the shovel away?
I just wanted to let you know that I used to go out with Rogue.
Okay, well, thanks. That has nothing to do with this broadcast, but thanks a lot, RC.
I taught her everything she knows about wrestling, of course.
Oh, sure. Taught her everything she knows, period. Collar and elbow tie-up by the two men in the ring.
Look at Rogue's outfit tonight.
I can see RC. I know what's going on.
She just looked at me.
RC, settle down. It's over.
You're right, it is over.
Nothing was ever going on in the first place, but it's over now.
Were you in that hotel room? How do you know?
Now, thank God I wasn't in that hotel room, but I have a feeling that hotel room doesn't even exist. The two men in the ring now circling each other, RC. What do you think of this action? Collar and elbow tie-up. Vincent Goodnight working on the arm of Slayer.
Do I have to pick a winner?
Yeah, pick a winner, RC. Are you going with your good friend Slayer?
Well, personally, I know that Rogue can kick both her asses.
Well, then why isn't she in the ring?
Because she's too busy signing autographs. She's a very demanding woman. I should know.
Well, she shouldn't be signing autographs. She should be giving advice to her man. Look at it. He's down on the mat getting his arm worked over. He needs some strategy in there.
Let's face it. Slayer is successful because of Rogue's great demand in the wrestling business.
Well, there, Slayer just connected with a clothesline on Vincent Goodnight. Sends him down to the canvas. Vincent Goodnight now backed into the corner. He's whipped across the ring. Slayer follows it up with a clothesline.
I have to go check on the chef, see if he's all right.
I think you better do that. That might be a smart move.
Should I get you a cupcake while I'm gone?
Yes, if you could. Vincent Goodnight now out of the corner trying to get his win back after being chopped in the corner by Slayer.
How many years has this Goodheart been in the business?
Well, Joe Goodhart's been out of the business for many, many years, but Vincent Goodnight has been in the business for a little over a year, RC, or maybe not even a year. I'm really not sure.
See, Slayer is a veteran in this business.
How long's he been in the business?
Why the hell are you so newsy?
Well, because you said he's a veteran of the business, RC.
You know, if you just asked me you're so cocky when you ask me these things.
I'm not trying to be cocky. I'm trying to find out how long he's been in the business.
Think I can get Rogue's attention over here. Over here. Nah, she's too busy.
You settle down and quit fumbling around with your microphone out here. I'm trying to call a wrestling match.
Shh. Shh, quiet.
Look at this now. Nice move by Vincent Goodnight.
Vincent.
And Slayer down to the canvas. He better roll to the outside.
You know, I'm pretty impressed by Vincent Goodheart here. He's not bad.
It's Vincent Goodnight, RC.
I'm sorry.
You look it. Look at that. Goodnight takes him down to the canvas again.
You know, I could be wrong, but I think Eddie Guerrero's over there in the corner of the building.
Well, it's nice to see he's recovering well from his car accident that he had a few months back. Goodnight continuing to work over the arm of Slayer in the ring. Look at that. That'll break an arm in a hurry, RC. Down for the cover on Slayer.
Kind of a quick cover by Dave Curley. He was down there pretty fast with that count.
Well, he's on top of things. You said he's one of the best referees in the game.
I never said that.
You said that earlier on. You said it's nice to see one of the top stars of wrestling back. Last time I seen Dave Curley, he was refereeing a match between Jimmy Dio and Jeff Grippley, a man who we saw earlier on.
Last time I saw him, he was throwing me out of Al's Diamond Cabaret.
Dave Curley, he works at Al's Diamond Cabaret. Was Rogue working there at the time, and were you stalking her?
You leave Rogue out of it. Slayer with a devastating hold right now on Vince Goodheart.
Working over the legs of Vincent Goodnight out here.
See, that's what I taught Slayer. You got to pick one part of the body out, and you have to stay on that part of the body.
You taught that to Slayer.
Well, you know, when I was over for Christmas time, just telling them some tips I knew. Not that I'm a manager in wrestling, but I'm just telling you, you know, just
that's not what I've heard.
That's what I picked up while watching Monday night stuff.
That's okay. You watch that Monday night stuff, huh?
Melrose Place, you better believe it. I don't miss it.
Look at that now, continuing to work over the leg of Vincent Goodnight. It's a smart strategy. You're absolutely right.
I'll tell you what, I can't take all the success. I mean, it's obvious that Rogue is playing a big part in Slayer's success so far.
Oh, she sure is, RC. Very effective on the outside of the ring. Look at that.
Come on, now give him his due. That was a hell of a move.
It was a nice move. He took Vincent Goodnight down to the canvas, continuing to work over the leg. If he would do damage to the leg here, that could certainly hamper the career of young Vincent Goodnight.
He's a big guy. He needs his knees.
Absolutely.
Speaking of knees, how the hell's the chef doing? Did someone find out yet?
We have people working on that, RC. We'll let you know as soon as word comes back from the dressing room how the chef is doing.
Oh, what a move by Slayer.
Nice Saboth kick by Slayer. He just sent him down to the canvas.
That's his extensive training in Japan is paying off.
Oh, he was in Japan. He looks like he'd fit right in. Vincent Goodnight trying to get this crowd behind him. He's trying to get a second win here.
He should just leave and just knowing, because he knows what's going to happen. He's going to get pinned. He's going to be embarrassed. He's only here in the business.
No, look at this. He reversed the momentum and comes off the rope with a flying clothesline. He takes your buddy down to the canvas.
You get lucky once in a while, all right? Even you can get lucky once in a while.
Well, here's a body slam, RC. That's not luck. He picked him up for a body slam, but again, the bad knee. Knee almost gave out on him there. It's not enough to put him away.
You know, I can see that Rogue is getting concerned now, so she's going to have to maybe tell her guy to get out of the ring and maybe talk to him. She's getting a little concerned here.
What are the crowd chanting here? Are they chanting Slayer?
Slayer is obviously the fan favorite here.
Unbelievable, RC. These people in Reading will cheer anybody.
Also tonight, we're going to crown new cruiser, the Cruiserweight
tag team,
and also the Cruiserweight champion, and the World Tag Team titles. It's going to be Gold Mania tonight in Reading.
Gold Mania?
I just made it's actually called
Battleground.
Yeah, but I just named it Gold Mania, National Alternative Wrestling.
Was that a 3 count?
No, it wasn't a 3 count.
Well, that looked like it was a 3 count.
It takes Dave Curley 4 seconds to get down to the ring.
To get down on the canvas.
Yes.
Okay. Back in the corner now, Slayer hammering away on Vincent Goodnight.
Don't you ever correct me. I'll correct myself. I don't need you to correct me.
Okay.
I needed you to correct me. I'd correct you. Forget it.
What?
Forget it.
Forget what? Well, look at this. Slayer on the outside of the ring. What's he doing here?
Well, he has to talk over with Rogue. That's a great
He's
plan.
Not even talking to Rogue. Rogue's too busy out here with all of her fans. She doesn't care about that, man. I see serious dissension in these ranks.
Why do you say it to her face? Rogue is a professional. Look at. She's taking care of her man, like she took care of me for 5 years.
She took care of
Not
you.
that I'm bitter.
When she slammed the door on your face, she took care of you. Look at this. Now he trips Vincent Goodnight.
She still owes me $50 too, and I plan to get that tonight.
You have that the other way around, RC.
I'll get her payday tonight.
Sure. Now what's going on here? Slayer tried to kick him, but that was a bit of a glancing blow right there. He didn't catch the full effect on that one. Goodnight in the corner. What's Slayer doing here?
I know the referee has these dumb rules.
Vincent whips him into the corner and follows it up with a clothesline. With a drop kick.
He just hit his head off the bottom turnbuckle. Slayer's in trouble.
That could snap his neck, RC.
Rogue got to do something here. She got to get...
Well, there, she just did something. Here we see Vincent Goodnight now pulling him back up to his feet. Slayer in the corner.
It's obviously Vince Goodhart is trying to set him up for something here.
Well, he's hammering away at him right now. Has him in, whips him across the corner into the other turnbuckle. Off the rope with a big flying clothesline, sends him down to the canvas. That's it. He has him here. He's all tangled up in the ropes. Referee Dave Curley right on top of things.
You know, I feel like I'm back in 1985 watching a Starrcade match.
Well, RC, I've heard about you and your flashback moments. Now look at it. What's Slayer doing? He's leaving the ring, RC. What's going on here?
He has 10 seconds to get back into the ring. Am I right? Or they changed those rules tonight, too?
Well, I think it's still 10 seconds. You never know. This is National Alternative Wrestling.
That stands for NAW.
NAW?
Am I right?
No, you're right, RC.
Somebody throw Eddie Guerrero out of here.
Well, here we see Slayer throwing Vincent Goodnight to the outside of the ring. Now look at it. Is the manager going to get involved here?
Never.
You're right. She wouldn't get involved in a match. Look at that.
What a move by Slayer!
Clothesline off the apron. He just caught him and set him down to the canvas. Or down to the floor, excuse me.
Should I correct you?
No, I can correct myself. Well, look at that.
Vincent Goodhart going up to the top. Big mega clothesline.
Well, I think that's it, RC. Yeah, whoa.
Just like Flair and Luger, baby.
Your man was so close to losing that match, RC.
Slayer has things under control.
He doesn't have things under control. He's laying flat on his back in the middle of the ring. He caught him with that elbow off the rope. Does he have him here?
Foot in the rope. That's right, foot in the rope.
No, he got his foot on the rope. It's the only thing that saved him that time. I don't think he would have kicked out of that.
Oh, how do you know?
I said I don't think. I didn't say I know. Duck under now by Goodnight, off the rope, cross body block. He caught him. He's again too close to the ropes, though.
Foot in the ropes.
He's got his foot on the ropes again. He needs to get him in the center of the ring if he wants to put him away. No, don't argue with referee Dave Curley. Look at this.
Yeah, one. Yeah.
Schoolboy from behind.
Slayer, what a beautiful schoolboy for the pin.
Are you over it now?
Who's the winner? Announce it right now. Who it is?
I'm not the ring announcer. How can I announce it?
The hell with Mr. Rogers. Who won?
Slayer won.
Thank you. And who called it? Say RC.
No, RC, you didn't call it, RC. Well, here we have a show of mutual respect by both these men. There's good sportsmanship for you, RC.
Well, I'm disappointed in Slayer for that. That will get you nowhere.
Well, he got a victory in this match over Vincent Goodnight.
Was that a title match for anything?
No, I don't believe it was, RC. I think our next match is going to be for the Cruiserweight Tag Team titles.
I'm waiting for that one right now. I'll tell you that.
The first ever in pro wrestling, RC, Cruiserweight Tag Team Champions. You've never been any.
That's true. I have to give you your due for that one.
Right here in Reading, PA, and we're here for it. I'm excited.
I'm just hoping the ring announcer sobered up.
Well, the ring announcer, I don't know what the problem with the ring announcer is here. Here we have referee Pee Wee Yo making his way to the ring.
Who?
Pee Wee Yo.
Yo what?
That's his name, Pee Wee Yo.
Yo.
Solid gold, Shane Gold.
Did he say he's from the TV show Solid Gold?
Well, B-Pac and Solid Gold, Shane Golden, they are D-Sex. This ring announcer, I don't know what's up with him.
He's drunk. That's what's up with him.
You might be right, RC. We did pass a couple of bars to get here today. Here they come, D-Sex making their way to the ring.
Is this the big tag team match you're talking about? There's problems in the D6 ranks.
Well, yes, these are two members of D-Sex, and actually Nick Burke, who's going to be teaming up with Sterling Rick Silver, is also a member of D-Sex, and I think they're going to fight over the D-Sex name.
This is for the D6 name.
And the Cruiserweight Tag Team titles.
Oh my God, I didn't have to see that.
Well, I'd have to, for once I'm going to agree with you, RC. You should save that stuff for the dressing room. Maybe they should do that to the ring announcer. It would wake him up.
The originator of D-Generation 6.
D-Generation 6.
And his partner, he's from Florida, weighing in 202 pounds, Sterling Rick Silver.
All right, here comes the other members of D-Sex.
Well, actually, Nick Burke is the only member of D-Sex on the other team.
Well, now what?
Sterling Rick Silver's a member of the big unit.
Well, no, you have D-Sex, you have Big Unit. You're confusing me again.
I'm not confusing RC. They're the ones that are out there doing this stuff. I'm just sitting here talking about it. I have no control over what they do.
They're obviously refusing to come out.
Why would they refuse to come out? This is for the Cruiserweight Tag Team titles. What a prestigious title that will be.
Pee-wee Yo-Yo should just do the 10 count, and that's it. Ring the bell.
I think we have the sound guys not playing their music. Rick Silver's obviously upset about that. He wants his music to play to come out here. Well, here we go.
Now it's official, I guess.
I guess now we're gonna. He went through the door and he went back to the back. I don't know. Sterling Rick Silver was out here. The ring announcer's drunk. We don't have a bell. This is chaotic.
Could someone get us a bell?
Well, we're still awaiting the appearance of Nick Burke and Sterling Rick. And here they are. Here they come. Finally making their way to the ring. And now who's their manager? I had the name of their manager, RC, now I don't know. Did you take it?
I don't know what her name is, but I know she was checking me out in the back.
Would you be serious?
I am serious. Do you think that's a popsicle?
Gabriella Leigh, that's her name.
Who?
Gabriella Leigh.
Oh.
Would you look at that, RC?
Look at what?
That lollipop.
Oh, yeah, that looks great.
That is. They don't call him the big unit for nothing.
So now what happens? So if the big unit wins with his...
Listen up, RC.
Will they be officially
He said listen up. 2.5 hours.
He must have met the welcoming committee.
See, he originated the name D-Sex.
This is a pretty big match now. Not only is it for the championships, but it's for the Cruiserweight tag team straps too.
And do you understand that better now? He clarified it better than I could earlier on, thankfully.
All I know is Gabrielle, that lollipop's getting smaller and smaller.
Well, there you go, RC. Not only for the Cruiserweight Tag Team titles, but for the name D-Sex. What do you think about that?
Well, it's obvious that that other guy there, he's just trying to ride on the coattails of the original members of D6.
No, that's not what's going on at all. We're being joined here in a broadcast booth.
Who invited this guy?
I think you did. Kid Extreme.
If he's coming here, then I'm out of here. I have nothing to say to Kid Extremeless.
RC,
I have nothing to say to him.
Why are you leaving?
What, you got a problem with me or something?
I have nothing to say about Kid Extremeless.
Dude, I'm not having hard feelings from that time you smacked that damn clipboard over my head and busted. Oh, you know what? Right now I should beat your roly-poly ass right out of this. Excuse me for a second, I got something in my throat. But anyway, I should beat your roly-poly ass out of this commentary area and outside in the parking lot. But I'm not gonna, because, you know, I respect the NAW and what it stands for.
All right, now that we know that, I'll stay here maybe then. You got to protect me.
Don't worry, RC. I'll remember the way you treated me earlier on. You have nothing to worry about.
Very good friend of yours, thanks.
Yeah, I know. Well, here we go. Here we have Rick Silver in the ring.
Rick Silver is a very fine athlete. He came from the PCW, and I'm very good friends with Blaine DeSantis from the PCW. You know what I'm saying? I like to say hi to Blaine out there if he's listening. You know, and we're proud to have Rick Silver here.
But his arm's being worked over by B-Pac up in the ring.
The original members of D6.
No, they're not the original members. Nick Burke is.
Nick Burke is your personal friend, and I wish you would draw the line between friendship and business.
He is not my personal friend, RC. I don't know him personally.
We know you drove up with Nick Burke to the arena tonight, so just leave that alone. We have the original members of D6 in the ring right now.
Up to the building with him, then maybe I'm an original member of D6.
Please.
Well, I don't know about you, but there's so many bunch of wannabe DXs out there. You got this D6, you got other X's out there. I'm not gonna mention no other names, but still, I'm saying, why can't people just come up with one gimmick of their own? You know, work the fans. You know, like this true profession is supposed to be. It's about entertainment, and that's what we're here. We're here giving the fans what they want. And right now, I see B-Pac here doing his thing, and he is giving the fans what they want. As little as he is, he can really work it.
And he's also an original member of D6.
You keep telling yourself that, RC. We'll find out after this match. The winner of this match gets to keep the D6 name.
Hey, RC, wasn't you a member of some kind of alliance, I'm saying, or something?
I don't know what you're talking about. I am a commentator. I've never managed before in my life.
You used to manage Vince Bono, too. Come on.
I don't know. Only Vince I know is Vince McMahon, and he keeps calling me, so I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but the Vince Bono shit, Sonny Bono shit. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I'm a commentator.
Well, I don't know. I don't know myself. Yeah, it could have fooled me too. Like that time when I was out there wrestling somebody. I guess I don't know. He ain't all that bodacious. Let's just say that. I'm saying you were just there, and you were all there. There's too much of you. You were like the whole crowd that night.
CRC, the guns are loaded and ready to shoot tonight, my friend.
I'm here to commentate, and that's what I'm doing. I have no idea what this guy has a problem with. I've never managed before in my life. Shane Golden, take it. Who's doing the play-by-play?
I'm doing the play-by-play.
Well, then why don't you?
I'm trying to. Well, there you see him. He has him now, and he's working on Rick Silver's arm. Shane Golden, the Golden Boy.
Original member of D6.
We'll find out after this match is over.
Shane Golden, the Golden Boy. I can swear he was solid gold, Shane Golden. Yeah, solid gold. That's right. He looks like $1 million in there right about now.
I thought I saw him from that TV show. Solid gold. I missed that. I don't miss that at all. It's on every week. I love it.
You're a big fan of that show.
Oh, it's a great show. Dick Clark does a great job with that show.
Dick Clark?
Yeah, the host. Forget it. You know, you got to get out more, man.
I got to get out more to watch a TV show. That's a good one, RC.
Okay, so right here we seen the big unit here, you know, double teaming on Shane Golden. We got Gabriella Leigh out there doing her thing. Nick Burke's coming off the rope.
I look at Nick Burke now across the rope, choking him on the ropes.
B-Pac has the ref distracted. The ref ain't turning around seeing all this illegal stuff going on, and like the ref just needs to keep his mind on the match. What's actually going on?
What's Gabrielle Leigh doing outside the ring?
I thought maybe
interfering before.
I thought the National Tournament of Wrestling would get a better referee than Yo-Yo here. I mean, my God, he's obviously too old for the business. Shane Golden with a big clothesline. He can pin him anytime he wants.
He tags in B-Pac now. B-Pac going to work on Nick Burke in the ring. Burke now fired across the ring, off the rope. He's met with an elbow and sent down hard to the canvas. Down for the cover now. He has to hook the leg, RC. He's not going to get him that way.
Oh, that lollipop is getting smaller that she's over there sucking on.
All right, RC, can you keep your mind out the gutter right now? This is a family-oriented TV show.
Hey, I gotta watch everything here. I'm a broadcast journalist.
I think we noticed the lollipop's getting shorter, and there's something of yours that's probably getting even bigger, Chubby, huh?
Besides my ego, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Rick Silver now sends B-Pac into the ropes, off the rope now. Swinging net breaker takes him down to the canvas. Rick Silver has control of this match now for his team. Now tell me, Kid Extreme, is this tag team, is their name D-Sex or are they the big unit collectively as a tag team?
Well, actually, Nick Burke is a part of a group called D-Sex, but he was just joined the big unit with Joe Rules and Livewire, Dave Desire, and I believe he's shown us he deserved that spot in the big unit right now. I don't know if he's going to continue with D-Sex that he was running with or not. So, but we're just time's going to tell.
Well, what if they win the Cruiserweight tag team titles? Then they'll have to remain a tag team. What would happen then?
Then I guess they are.
Would they be called D-Sex or would they be called the big unit?
He's so newsy.
I have no idea. You're going to have to ask them. But guys, right now, I'm going to head out of here because, you know, I got to get back there, get pumped up, get ready for the main event.
I want to say good luck to you. You're a good friend of mine, and I want to say good luck to you in the main event.
Okay. I'd like to say good luck to you. I hope you finish this night out commentating because
I have nothing good but good to say about you. You're a great guy.
I hope so. I hope you ain't going to, as soon as I leave, I hope you ain't going to talk trash on me.
No, now
I know you are. See, now, don't. Hey, I have Dave here come back and tell me. I might have to come right back out here.
That hurts.
Something's going to hurt if you keep it up.
Good luck with your match. You bring the strap home, baby. You bring it home.
Are you done now?
Did that loser leave yet?
You have something brown on your nose.
What are you talking about? I was this close from kicking his ass.
Yeah, I could tell. You were doing something to his ass. Look at this now. We have up in the ring a front chancellery now by Rick Silver. B-Pac trying to get into the corner to tag his partner, Shane Golden. And he makes a tag, but the referee is distracted by Nick Burke.
Get him out, referee. Get him out. Get him out, referee.
He made the tag.
What?
There was a tag right there.
Where?
Right in the corner of the ring.
Now, I know you hear this a lot, but I didn't see it. I'm serious. I didn't see the tag. My monitor was out. Kid Extreme tripped over it. That clumsy oath, and he knocked it out.
RC, now don't start this crap. There's obviously no monitors out here. I know you wanted one here. We don't have one. There's a clear view of the ring. We can see what's going on.
I didn't see the tag made. Referee,
we can go back and review the tapes.
Referee Yo-Yo's doing a good job by just getting him out. If he didn't see it, that's all that matters, right?
Well, I guess so, but now look at on the outside of the ring. We have Sterling Rick Silver right across the back with a steel chair.
What a stiff shot by Rick Sterling.
He nailed him with that chair, RC. His back is permanently indented in that steel folding.
Pin him, pin him, pin him. There you go.
He's obviously in the ropes. Look at that.
2.
He's
that was a 3.
Up in the ropes.
That was a 3 count.
He's tangled up in the ropes. Rick Silver now choking the man.
How can you tell? Well, there's no monitor here. How can you tell that?
I can see what's going on, RC. It was obviously a choke. The man's up there clawing for his life.
I think you've been nipping what the ring announcer's been drinking.
No, I wasn't with the ring. I'm not old enough to drink, RC. I would never do something like that. I don't know what you're talking about. Nick Burke tagged in now.
The original member.
Here comes Shane. No, Shane Golden, was he tagged in? The referee, Pee Wee Yo, saying the tag was not made. I clearly thought there was a tag there. Headlock now by Nick Burke, choking. Well, I don't know if it is a choke. The referee checking to see if it's a choke.
Calm things down. You gotta maintain your own pace. And in these type of matches, you gotta slow it down, make him wrestle your match.
What he needs to do is drag him back into his own corner so he has him there and not let him get into his corner and make the tag. Sunset flip now. He takes Burke down to the canvas. Does he have him? No. Only a 2 count. Nick Burke misses with a clothesline. Drop kick by B-Pac, excuse me.
Just because Nick Burke's your friend, don't make fun of his opponents.
I'm not making fun of his opponent. Here we see a tag in now. Golden in the ring.
Come on,
hammering
referee.
Away.
Referee's not doing anything to try to get control of this situation.
Well, we have 2 members.
Wait a minute. Was Sterling tagged in?
I don't know, RC. That's a very good question. I think Nick Burke and Golden are the legal men in here.
If I was refereeing, there'd be a DQ right now. Ring the bell. Oh, forgot there is no bell.
Suplex now takes him over. Sterling Rick Silver stagger. Is this going to be the Oklahoma Stampede? Now look at this. We have Gabrielle Leigh on the outside of the ring.
What?
He tripped up. He tripped up Golden right there.
I know what happened. I know what happened. Golden tried to take her lollipop. She's only defending herself.
Shane Golden was setting up for the Oklahoma Stampede, and he was tripped from the outside by Leigh.
He was setting up to take her lollipop.
Why would he want her lollipop, RC?
Why wouldn't you want that lollipop?
Well, that's a different story, but I'm telling you, this match is for the Cruiserweight Tag Team titles. I'm sure he was not worried about a lot. Now look at Rick Silver with a chair again. Explain this to me. And he misses, and he nailed himself in the head. Now here we have B-Pac going up to the top rope. Nick Burke is in the ring, and he's going to fly, RC, off the top rope.
And he misses completely.
Well, I don't know what that was.
He's a bonehead. What a move by your buddy, Nick Burton.
Nick Burke with the victory. Ring the bell. Ding, ding, ding. This match is over.
And your buddy wins.
We have new Cruiserweight Tag Team Champions.
What do you mean new? They're the first ones. There never was anybody else.
New. They're the first ones. Nick Burke and Sterling Rick Silver.
And they are D-Sex. Say it! They also won the name.
They're D-Sex, yes.
Just because your favorites aren't winning tonight.
Now you said Nick Burke was my good friend.
Well, that's a personal thing that you two have going on. I don't agree with that. But you were going for Shane Golden and that other ex-loser.
RC, I am an unbiased broadcast journalist out here. I am not rooting for anyone.
Look at those beautiful belts. And look at that beautiful centerpiece. Man, oh man. I have to, you know what? Do you have a piece of paper?
RC, you should come prepared. You should have your own piece of paper.
I need a piece of paper. I have to give Gabrielle my room number for later on. Can I borrow this for a minute here?
I don't think she wants you. Would you get out of here, RC?
Room number 322. Can you give this to her later? Gabrielle, it's right here. I'll get her attention. Room number 322. She knows now.
RC, I don't think she wants your room number, really. The only way she wants your room number is she knows where to avoid.
I am going to be here all night, lollipop, baby.
I'm sure you couldn't last near as long as that lollipop.
And that's just the beginning of the gold that will be crowned here tonight.
World Tag Team titles, a Cruiserweight title, and the big one for the World Heavyweight title.
Kid Extremeless trying to bring home the big belt. You know what?
He's going to be wrestling. What's the guy's name? Hot and Spicy?
Hot and Spicy.
For the heavyweight title. Kid Extreme. Your buddy.
Not my buddy. I don't know.
Not your buddy.
All I know is that if I would have a clipboard, I would definitely hit him. I got to go talk to Gabrielle. I'll be back.
You're going to talk to Gabrielle? Okay, well, we'll be back, fans.
You go right ahead.
We are back. Are you back with us?
I'm back with you, RC. Don't worry about everything.
I thought maybe you and Nick Burton are left, but you're back.
No, that's all right. Nick Burke is still here. This ring announcer's putting me to sleep, RC. Does he get hit with a tranquilizer dart or something? Well, here he is, Saboth, making his way to the ring. What do you know about him?
He's a very violent and disturbed individual.
I have a few of their CDs at home.
I don't think it's quite the group Black Sabbath.
Oh, it's not Black Sabbath? Well, here it is Pee Wee Yo. That's not Black Sabbath, is it?
I would hope the hell not.
That'd be quite a stretch for him.
National Alternative Wrestling in Reading, PA, the armpit of America.
Where are we at? We're at the 3rd and Spruce Rec Center right here in Reading, PA. The first time we've ever been here.
Wait. And look who's with them, my good friend, Dirty Deeds, Darren Wyse.
Now, what do you mean? They're coming out to War Pigs? It is Black Sabbath, RC. What are you talking about? Dirty Deeds, Darren Wyse, another close personal friend of yours, RC.
Well, we've had our problems in the past, but he's an all right guy, for the most part.
Now, what about this Saboth? Are you sure you've had no contact with him before?
I have no idea who this Saboth guy is, but he looks like it's somebody I don't want to mess with.
Well, he's under the guidance of Dirty Deeds Darren Wyse. That can't be good.
And here's the opponent, hailing from Birdsboro, Pennsylvania. Weighing in at 245 pounds, Jeff Grippley.
Here's the man you picked to win the Battle Royal earlier on, Jeff Grippley.
Any guy that wears fishnets as wrestling tights cannot win a battle royal.
You picked him as one of your favorites to win.
Is this like one of the ex-Chippendales or what?
I have no clue what the past of Jeff Grippley is, other than he's been a wrestler for many, many years.
Does he dance over at Al's Diamond Cabaret?
RC, I never went over there when it was men's night. I'm sorry.
Now, see, I know that Jeff Grippley and Dirty Deeds Darren Wyse have a past.
Well, they certainly have. Now, what's this, Dirty Deeds? I find it hard to believe that Dirty Deeds is going to talk.
Shh. Let the man talk.
Grippley, for the people here that may not know, we have a long history, brother.
Well, that's what you just pointed out, RC.
In this situation, because of that history, I put your ass out of this business.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
I thought it was
Year and a half.
I thought it was Abdullah the Butcher.
Year and a half.
So you're back, and I didn't count on that. But the situation is, you're back here tonight for this one match, and that may be it. This man right here is going to take you right back out of the professional wrestling action, but you know, Grippley, you know damn well I can do it myself if I wanted to do, so you don't even need to ask that question. You know that.
I've seen it happen many times.
You know that, boy. So I'll let this guy do my dirty work, but hey, listen up, you might want to hear it. Here's what you're going to do. We're not only going to beat you tonight, but we're going to humiliate you, and the way we're going to do that, this man is going to wrestle strictly by the rule book. You understand? You're going to show Jeff Grippley you're going to have no excuses, no run, no...
Yes, that's right.
Strictly by the rule book tonight.
That's right.
Are you done?
Out of the business. There you go.
Amen. I like to see that. It's about time.
Okay, well, we'll see how long that lasts. I have a feeling it's not going to last very long. That Saboth doesn't look like he's much of a scientific wrestler to me, RC.
If he's under the guidance of Dirty Deeds Darren Wyse, then he has all kind of styles he could wrestle.
Well, the Jeff Grippley now posing says that's for Dirty Deeds Darren Wyse. I don't know what's going on there.
Well, they have a problem with each other in the past. That's painfully evident, Daredevil.
It is because
Have you said my name yet?
Dirty Deeds. Yes, I did. I've called you RC.
All right, just so everybody knows that there's watching.
Okay. God. Well, here we go. Two men. Now, what's Jeff Grippley doing? He throws his armband now. Or threw something at Saboth. Go behind by Grippley into the ropes.
I bet you Grippley's the first one to cheat.
Well, that remains to be seen. A clothesline by Jeff Grippley.
Now, that wasn't very scientific, was it?
That's a perfectly legal wrestling move, RC.
I thought we talked about takedowns and stuff like that if you want to be like scientific amateur style.
Well, no, nobody said it was going to be scientific amateur style. They said it was going to be by the book. Now look at this. He's calling for a test of strength now. I don't think that'd be a smart move on Grippley's behalf to go for it.
More bad news for Jeff Grippley. He has a runner in his fishnets.
I'm not looking that closely at him, RC.
I'm just telling you, I'm a broadcast journalist, and he has a runner in his fishnets.
Thanks for pointing that out, RC. We surely appreciate it.
Could the camera zoom in at his runner so it doesn't sound like I'm some sort of idiot?
You sound like an idiot no matter what, RC.
Cheap camera work around here these days.
Look at this, test of strength in the ring. There you go. Look at that right there.
Perfectly legal knee. You can do a knee.
It was legal, RC. A bit questionable, but it's legal.
Who is the master of the strength right now? Looks like Saboth, baby. Get on the crazy train. Ride the crazy train.
He actually came out to War Pigs, not Crazy Train.
Oh, whatever. They're all the same, aren't they? Drop kick, totally illegal. Totally illegal.
What's illegal about a drop kick?
He drop kicked him to the throat. You can't do that.
Oh, he did. It was his chin, RC, not the throat. Dirty Deeds Darren Wyse a few years ago broke the leg of Jeff Grippley and put him out of the sport.
I told you that.
No, you didn't say he broke his leg. You said he put him out of the sport.
Doesn't matter how he did it. He put him out of the sport. Dirty Deeds Darren Wyse has Jeff Grippley's number, and now he's going to take his knowledge and put it into Saboth, and now Saboth will do his dirty work. Dirty Deeds Darren Wyse, he doesn't have to get in the ring and touch a Jeff Grippley and play with his fishnets. He doesn't have to do that. He's more of a man. He gets Saboth to do it.
Are you done now? Are you done preaching the laurels of Dirty Deeds Darren Wyse?
I'm just telling you what the facts are.
Why doesn't he get in there, RC?
Who?
Dirty Deeds.
He doesn't have to. He has Saboth to take care of his dirty work.
Now, look, the last time I talked to Dirty Deeds Darren Wyse, he told me he was a 27-time Cruiserweight champion.
Yes.
Does that have anything to do with the Cruiserweight title that's going to be decided later on tonight?
No, it does not.
That's a different Cruiserweight title.
Different one. But if he was wrestling here, he'd win that one too.
Would that make him a 28-time Cruiserweight champion?
So you could count. Way to go, Daredevil Dave.
Okay, well, that's very good. Now, who's he shaking hands with? Who's that photographer? Now, look at this here. Jeff Grippley sends Saboth into the rope, duck under by Saboth, off the rope, but he's met with an elbow by Jeff Grippley, sends him down to the canvas.
Little questionable. Might have been around the throat area.
It was nowhere near the throat area. It was in the chest. Now, look at this. He's going after...
He should be disqualified. Dirty Deeds, did he do anything?
No, Dirty Deeds was standing at the ringside. I'll agree with you there.
Just checking. Just checking.
Okay, very good. Very good, RC.
See, right there, Saboth gave him two big stiff forearms, and Dirty Deeds said, no, let's do this the right way. And a beautiful textbook suplex right there by Saboth.
Takes Grippley down to the canvas. He's going for the cover now. I think Grippley's too close to the ropes.
Did you try the hamburgers during intermission?
No, I didn't.
Like hockey pucks, don't do them.
Okay, thanks for pointing that out, RC. I wasn't planning on having any anyway. Rake of the eyes by Shockwave.
Now see, but Dirty, look at Dirty Deeds. Look at Dirty Deeds. Clean.
Up on the apron. He shouldn't be up on the apron.
He's telling his man, you know, Saboth gets a little overzealous sometimes. He just wants to make sure Saboth knows it's going to be clean. He has to do it the right way.
Well, there, Saboth missed with an elbow there. He didn't do that the right way.
Hey, no one's perfect, except for RC, but no one else is perfect.
Of course.
You know, if I would become a manager, I'd be pretty goddamn good.
Is that what you think? Why don't you become a manager then?
No.
Maybe Jeff Grippley could be one of your first proteges.
I would never want to manage Jeff Grippley. Never.
He has control of this match. Look at that. Look at that, RC. He's working over this man in the ring.
I make it a rule never to manage a guy who wears Brutus Barber Beefcake's tights.
Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Well, you're really dating yourself there, my friend. Down for the cover, but Saboth able to kick out. Jeff Grippley drives the knee into the back of Saboth.
Wasn't very scientific.
RC, it's by the book. Nobody said it was going to be scientific. They said by the book.
Well, I want you to show me that book then. What book are we going by?
I don't know. I don't have a copy of that book. I'm sure they know what it is. Now look at this now.
Uh-oh.
Dirty Deeds, wait a minute.
Now see, Saboth shouldn't do that. Saboth shouldn't do that.
Now look, Jeff Grippley from behind. Well, look at this. Jeff Grippley, he has him here, RC. I think this is it.
What the hell kind of count was that?
That was a 3 count. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell.
That was a 3 count.
Now here, Saboth now. Look at that. Look at that. Takes him down to the canvas. Oh, now look at this. There's major problems here with Saboth, and here's Hollywood Vince Bono up in.
What is he sticking his nose into this for? What's Saboth doing?
They're working over Dirty
That
Deeds.
ungrateful son of a...
RC, watch your language.
Well, look, there goes Yo-Yo. Vince Bono's kicking everyone's ass. Maybe you should get up there. He'd kick your ass too.
Jeff Grippley's kicking Vince Bono's ass right
What's
now.
going on with Saboth? What about Dirty Deeds Darren Wyse? Hey, now there goes Saboth on Darren Wyse. There goes...
Are you okay? Here, do you want to drink
Is this the Battle Royal again? I don't understand this. Who's with who? Who's with who?
Well, Jeff Grippley's in the ring by himself.
Now Darren Wyse has beat up a fan, I think. Oh, no, it's Vince Bono. I thought it was some small kid. Look at this.
Now,
what?
Wait a minute.
Now, what?
Now Jeff Grippley's in there.
What, Grippley and Darren, they're, what are they, buddies again now?
You have something to do with this, RC.
Saboth is leaving with Bono. Dirty Deeds in the ring with Jeff Grippley. The ring announcer's drunk. You're an idiot. What's going on?
Well, Jeff Grippley wins this match. Dirty Deeds Darren Wyse in the ring with Jeff Grippley. Vince Bono's out with Saboth. This is chaos.
What happened to the 2 years ago? Grippley had his leg broken by Dirty Deeds. They're gonna go at it right now. They're gonna get him, Darren, get him. Break his leg again. Break his leg again. Put him out.
Maybe Dirty Deeds broke his leg and he covered all.
Wait, see the sucker job. Wait, he's setting him up right here. He's setting him up.
No,
he's setting him up.
I don't think he's setting him up.
Sucker punch him. Sucker punch him. Hit him, Darren. Hit him.
Are you a commentator or are you some spectator yelling in the crowd?
Wait till you see this. I've seen this many times by Dirty Deeds Darren Wyse. He's a master of this.
He's
really milking it.
Master at what? Baiting people?
Yes, he's a beauty. Great performer. Get hit. He's gonna sucker him. He's gonna probably hit him below the belt.
Oh, here we got the microphone now. What is he gonna say?
Goodnight. As far as I'm concerned, we buried the axe, brother. All right?
It's all part of the setup.
You took care of me. I appreciate that. Over the years, we might not like each other, but I know I had a hell of a lot of respect for you, and I also know you had a hell of a lot of respect for me. And I'm telling you right now, my hand is here, brother.
He's gonna hit him. Hit him. Go ahead, hit him. I've seen Dirty Deeds sucker a lot of people with this.
He said they made up, RC. The hatchet has been buried. Now look at this.
You're gonna fall for it. Watch this right now. He's gonna hit him right.
No.
Here comes a clothesline right. Any minute now, he's in a clothesline. That's right now. He's in a clothesline, isn't it? Here comes a big belly-to-belly suplex. Right. He's asking for a chair.
No, he's got the microphone. He doesn't have a chair.
Anybody else want a piece of you out there? Bring them on.
He's gonna go get a chair right now and go in the ring and hit Jeff Grippley with a chair.
Oh, he's walking to the back, RC. We've seen a...
Wait a minute.
Well, I guess Jeff Grippley and Dirty Deeds Darren Wyse are now working together here in the NAW.
Nah. That can't be.
I can't believe it either, RC. This is... You never know what's going to happen here.
Well, if that just happened, I want what the ring announcer's drinking.
Well, you have to go up and talk to him.
Someone tell a Chippendale to get out of the ringside.
Well, we have the next matches ready to go here. Well, here we go. Tag Team Heavyweight Championship.
Call me a winner right now.
Assault and battery, right off the top, right off the...
Is that what you're thinking? Assault and battery, huh?
Assault and battery.
And a combined total weight of 400.
Right there. The original Suburban hoods.
Shiek Mohammed.
What about Shiek Mohammed? And Diablos Macabre. What about them?
They're obviously going to be the winners.
Now, what about this ring music, RC? This sounds like something you'd hear on T102.
Why don't you stand up and show your respects to this great anthem that they're coming into? This is the Sada Maranya anthem.
Well, thanks, RC. Thanks for pointing that out. Thanks for spitting on my neck, too. I appreciate that.
I have to stand up here. Look, here comes the Marada anthem flag out right now.
Shiek Mohammed and Diablos. What a strange combination these two individuals are, RC, as a tag team.
Iran #1, Russia #1, USA,
My God, the Iron Sheik's here in the NAW.
What's that? What the hell?
Incredible.
The Iron Sheik almost hit me with his belly button on his way in here. It's unbelievable. The Iron Sheik making a guest appearance here on commentary. He can't show up on camera because if he did, we'd have to pay him huge royalty fees.
The ring by their manager, Ms.Demeanor, at a combined total weight of 600.
Who's this Ms.Demeanor? Ms.Demeanor.
Ms.Demeanor.
That's what I tried to say.
Assault and battery.
Your tag team.
Which one's assault and which one's battery?
You'll see when they come out.
Okay. Now, what about this strange combination of Diablos, Macabre, and Shiek Mohammed? How did they get to become a tag team?
I don't know, the same way I guess Dirty D's Darren Wyse and Jeff Grippley walked out of here as partners.
Well, you have a very good point. I'm not going to argue with you there.
I have no idea anything could happen in the NAW when it's happening tonight.
No, really?
Look at those. Here comes the Sun Battery. My God.
And there we go. And Shiek Mohammed.
Which
Mohammed is teamed up with this street bum. This guy's a bum from the streets of like Mexico or New York City or something.
Probably Reading.
Diablos Macabre.
Now tell me, with Ms.Demeanor, which one's Assault, the left one or the right one?
I don't know. They're really close together, RC.
I can tell they're really close together. They look like they'd give Assault and Battery.
They're packing them in here in Reading, PA this week. Now they're praying to Allah, but I always thought Allah was the other direction.
I have to stand up for this, the ceremony.
What country is he from again?
Mohammed.
You want a drink of water to clear your throat?
I'll be fine, thanks.
Okay, just checking. Now they have the belts. The match didn't even start. The bell didn't even ring to start this match.
That's how quick it is. We have new champions right now.
I didn't even see a pinfall.
See, when the fans chant this, don't they know where they live?
Well,
I don't understand. Why are they chanting USA? Yes, we live in the USA. God bless the USA. But who cares? Shut up. You know, I think the fans are pretty much stupid.
RC, why must you insult these fans here in Reading, PA?
Have you seen the fans in Reading, PA? Look at the front row. Can you tell me one full set of teeth out there?
Well, I don't know any of these people personally, so no, I cannot.
I didn't think so.
Okay. Well, now I think maybe we're going to have a match begin here if Diablos Macabre and Shiek Mohammed would get in the ring.
They'll get in the ring when they are done their ceremony. They have to do the...
Why can't they do that in the back before the match starts?
Yeah! That's right. They don't need this. All I know is if Ms.Demeanor runs, there'll be Assault and Battery on herself.
You might be right there, RC. I tend to agree with you on that. Assault and Battery in the ring.
All they want to do is do their traditional ceremony. That's all they want to do. When you go to a baseball game, what do they play? The national anthem, am I correct?
Why is Diablos Macabre praying to Allah? Explain that to me.
Why do you have to ask so many questions? Why can't you accept the fact that they're friends? They're a tag team.
Well, I don't think Diablos Macabre has any friends. Look at the man. He's up there up in the ring hammering away on each other. Now, is this Assault or is this Battery in the ring?
How could I tell?
Well, you're supposed to know everything.
I thought Assault and Battery was at ringside.
No, that's Ms.Demeanor.
I wish you'd give me Assault and Battery. You have to lighten up.
Now, why don't you go back and talk to your friend Gabriella Leigh? Did you talk to her during intermission like you were going to?
I gave her my room number.
And what did she do? Rip it up and throw it in your face?
No, she's going to give me the secret knock. Then I know it's her.
The secret knock, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure you won't hear from her at all.
Don't you worry about it.
Back up into the ring. There, we have a member, either A or B, working over Shiek Mohammed in the corner.
Let's call him A. Let's call the guy with the red hair B.
Okay, we can do that. So that would make the guy in the ring Assault and the guy outside the ring Battery.
I'll tell you what, you're a quick cookie tonight.
I try to keep up with you, RC. It's not easy at times. Well, now what's going on here? We have a tag into Diablos Macabre. Now, who's that other guy up in the apron?
Don't worry about him.
What's he doing there? Who's he?
The manager.
What's his name?
You have the lineup right in front of you.
Collar and elbow tie-up by the two men in the ring. Diablos up for a big body slam, RC. He spins around and plants him right in the ring.
You know what? I can get more common sense out of Jim Ross. Collar and elbow tie-up.
He picks over body slam again and plants him again. I'm telling you, Assault and Battery, the new tag team champions tonight. I'm predicting it.
No way, no way. I know for a fact once the other tag team, once they do that ceremony, the original Suburban Hoods, once they do the official ceremony, it's a shoe and they have to win. They're undefeated ever since they've done the ceremony.
What ceremony?
Well, they do the bowing thing in the middle of the ring.
Well, they did that already, and it didn't seem to be working for him so far.
The match isn't over yet. That's totally illegal, referee.
He shouldn't have been up on the apron if he's the manager.
Well, jeez.
Get him out of there. Now look at this. Assault and Battery, they've completely cleared the ring of their opponents. They're heading to the back. They're not going to win the tag titles that way.
Well, you know what? Maybe they know they can do it some other time.
But now we have the referee, Pee Wee Yo, is counting him out of the ring.
That's Dave Curley.
Oh, you're right. That is Dave Curley. I apologize. Well, now here comes.
Here they come. They decided to do just a little regrouping, that's all.
They're working over Assault now. Battery gets battered on the outside of the apron there. Clothesline by Diablos takes him down to the canvas. He doesn't have him here. Thought he was going for the cover, instead chokes him. Referee Dave Curley telling him about it.
There to go the fans again, forgetting where they live.
They've been chanting USA this entire match, getting behind Assault and Battery.
Why don't they chant Red Ink, Red Ink, Red Ink, Red Ink? That's where they're from.
Well, that's what we have you for here today, RC, to chant Red Ink. Look at this now. We have Assault in the ring.
I have never seen.
Diablos trying to go for a body slam.
I have never in my life seen such a collective amount of losers before in one place.
How about at your family reunions?
You including.
Well, here comes Shiek Mohammed in the ring. Let's see what he's going to do here against the big. Oh, look at this. Look at the size difference here, RC. What's he going to do here?
This is B now.
Yes, this is Battery in the ring against Shiek Mohammed. Mohammed has to use his quickness against this big man. He has to get him grounded and work over him. And double teaming, that'll certainly work. Diablo's choking the man on the top rope. The referee distracted by his partner trying to come in the ring.
Referee, what do you say? What's going on? I'm just watching the referee trying to get that other idiot out of the ring.
Well, Diablos was choking him on the top rope. And now Mohammed.
I didn't see that, I'm sorry.
Well, I'm pointing it out for you because you didn't see it, obviously. There's a knee into the midsection now. Mohammed going up to the second rope. He comes off. Leg drop, sends the big man down to the canvas. He's not going to get him here. Are you kidding? Look at that. Look at the strength.
Well, maybe you should wear him down a little bit more.
Absolutely. Going up to the top, Shiek Mohammed. He's ready to fly, but he gets caught. He gets caught, and he does fly across the ring the hard way. Sent down to the canvas. Shiek Mohammed, let me tell you, that kid can get a little extreme up in the ring.
Yeah, but when you're dealing with Battery, I don't think you should really try the high-flying stuff. Try to wear that big guy down.
Have to agree with you there. Now look at this. You have Diablos Macabre coming in from behind, an illegal assist. The manager's up on the apron distracting the referee.
What match are you watching?
I'm watching this matchup in the ring. Now, there's a member of Assault and Battery in the ring. He doesn't belong there either. There's a big sidewalk slam. I think he's done.
No.
How did he kick out of there?
He's Shiek Mohammed. It's the power of the flag.
The power of Allah?
No, of Mara Mashinya.
Who? Can you tell me his name again? How do you spell that? How many consonants are in that, RC?
M-A-A, well, forget it.
Well, here we see Battery working over Shiek Mohammed in the ring. The power of that individual you mentioned earlier on certainly not working for him now. Whip in now, bit of a double team. Double elbow sends Mohammed down to the canvas.
Get him out, ref. Why isn't there a DQ?
Well, I don't know. Maybe the referee's allowing some leeway because this match is for the World Tag Team titles.
The referee just shouldn't go on and just do that upon himself. He should stick by the rules.
This is the National Alternative Wrestling Promotion, RC.
Don't keep putting that in my face.
Keep putting what in your face?
Nah.
Look at this now. Your man Shiek Mohammed's not faring too well here. He gets sent down hard with a big body slam.
The power of the flag will prevail.
I don't even see the flag. Where is the flag? The flag's been taken to the back by the ring attendant. It's not out here. It's doing him no good.
The flag is so powerful it can be anywhere in the building and he'll still get the power.
It cannot penetrate these cement walls here of the 3rd and Spruce Rec Center.
Wait, see this move by Shiek Mohammed.
What's he going for?
This is going to get extreme. Oh, what a move!
Harry and Khan run off
Pin
the
him,
top rope.
pin him, and give him the belts. Pin him and give him the belts.
Harry and Khan run off the top rope.
I wish his people would shut up so I could hear the 3 count.
He's not even covering him, RC.
He wants to play with him for a little bit. That's right, he wants to punish him. Is that A? Is that assault?
That's assault in the ring with Diablos Macabre. Diablos off the rope, spinning heel kick right there. Sends him down to the canvas. Assault not faring well against Diablos Macabre so far. Off the rope with an elbow. Well, there, you can't just count to 3. You have to cover the man, and it is not a 3. He wasted a little bit of time there, RC. You have to say that about him.
See, I think the situation is Dave Curley has been out of the business so long. It's his first match back, and he's a little rusty.
Well, you may be right about that. Dave Curley has not refereed a match, to my knowledge, in at least 6 to 8 years. Now look at that. Assault returns the tables on Diablos Macabre. Back body drop. He needs to get the tag to his partner, the big man. There he is. He makes a tag. He gets him in there. Mohammed in there as well. Diablos makes a tag. And he's he's teaming up on both men. He's taking them both apart.
That's totally illegal.
Big choke slam, RC. Look at that. Diablos doing a smart thing, rolling to the outside. Trying to regain his composure outside the ring with his man. You see the way he tossed him across the ring. What strength. What strength by that man, RC.
Shiek Mohammed getting the shoulder up. Power of the flag, Daredevil.
He got the shoulder up. I don't know how much longer he can hang in there. Look at the size difference in there against it.
Well, that's why, you know, the referee should step in and do something. It's obviously not fair.
Hey, this is the match that was signed. The referee, he can't do anything about it. He's just there to make sure it's called right down the middle. Right down the middle, Daddy.
Dave Curley is doing anything but that, believe me.
Well, here we go now. A bit of a double team by Assault and Battery in there. Look at this maneuver, RC. Very nice move.
You know, that was totally illegal.
Look at that.
Illegal.
Champions.
It took 2 of them to beat the Shiek.
The Assault and Battery battering ram, and they get the pin.
No, they took 2 of them to beat the Shiek.
They have a count of 5. They didn't take them to count of 5, and they pinned them 1, 2, 3. New tag team champions. If we had a bell, we'd ring it, and that would be official.
I am going on record and protesting that win.
Well, you can protest all you want. The fact is we have new tag team champions of the world.
I don't agree with it.
Well, it doesn't matter what you agree with. There they are.
The Shiek and his team will be back. We'll be back.
Well, they can be back and challenge for the title. But there you see the 2 of them right in the ring.
I can see them all right.
They're looking good in the ring, RC. You have to say that.
Yeah, you know, and the wrestlers aren't bad either. All right, more champions crowned here tonight with the National
And that's not all.
Alternative Wrestling.
Up next, we have the Cruiserweight Championship's going to be decided.
Will it ever end?
Hollywood Vince Bono, your man, against Jonathon York.
You know, why do you keep saying that?
He's your buddy.
No, he is not.
Hollywood Vince Bono.
I have not seen Sonny Bono in ages.
No, Sonny Bono is dead. This is Hollywood Vince Bono. Big movie star, he tells me. Never heard of him? Well, there's your new tag team champions. Anyway, getting back to this. Mr. Rogers now is getting up in there, as you call him.
Well, I'm glad that Hollywood Vince Bono got the night off at Hollywood Video to come here and wrestle tonight.
He's the assistant manager, you know.
He got that promotion, huh?
Ladies and gentlemen,
And I'll tell you, if you think of returning a tape without rewinding it, he has your number.
weighing in at 210 pounds, hailing from Brooklyn, New York.
That's Brooklyn, New York. Jonathon York. Original member of the York Foundation. He's going to be working his way into the ring any second. He's back in black.
Here comes Jonathon York.
Jumpin' Jonathon York making his way to the ring.
Doesn't have a chance. Has no chance at all in this match. He just kissed some strange kid. Arrest him. Where's the assault and battery? Arrest him.
RC, I have to agree with you because we all know that Hollywood cannot go without the belt for too long.
All right.
There, I told you. Jumpin' Jonathon York.
Being accompanied to the ring by his manager, Scott Baker.
Scott Baker, the Reverend.
Hailing from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 190 pounds. Mr. Flamboyant, Vince Bono.
Here comes the future Cruiserweight champion right now. What a man.
Man, what a man, RC.
It's good to see Scott Baker back here in the Reading area.
Accompanying, no longer Hollywood, now Mr. Flamboyant, Vince Bono. Apparently he moved.
Look at Scott Baker.
Scott Baker looks like perhaps he should be in the ring.
Oh, he could probably win the Cruiserweight Championship if you wanted to.
I think he's a little bit over the cruiserweight limit. Mr. Flamboyant, Vince Bono. Look at him, RC. The Cruiserweight title is going to be decided here. The first Cruiserweight champion here in National Alternative Wrestling.
That's right. When you're flamboyant, you can take all the time you want.
Well, Vince Bono seems a little reluctant to get in the ring.
Well, I mean, let's face it is kind of a mismatch. I mean, Flamboyant could beat this Yoko in 1 minute, 2 minutes. Doesn't matter.
Well, I'm going to hold you to that. We'll see if this match goes 1 minute or 2 minutes. I think it's going to take a little bit longer than that.
There's not much competition there. Couldn't the National Alternative Wrestling get a better opponent for Flamboyant Vince Bono?
Now, what's the bodyguard Scott Baker doing in the ring? He has no business in there.
Well, why don't you go tell him that?
Well, the referee should tell him. Pee Wee Yo should tell him to get out of there.
Mr. Big Mouth, you go tell the bodyguard.
Well, he's getting out of the ring now, RC. I don't have to go tell him.
I guess he heard you because you're a big tough guy.
Here we have Vince Bono. Why doesn't he get in the ring? That's what I want to know.
Because he realizes that these people in Reading, you know, they came and they cashed their welfare checks to sit in the front row. So they want to give these people their money worth. Because see, he can walk right in here and I'm telling you, pin this guy in a millisecond if you wanted to.
RC, it takes 3 seconds to win a match.
All right, if you want to be technical, then 3 milliseconds.
No, 3 seconds, not milliseconds. 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
All right, now here we go. Now here we see Jonathon York trying to get this crowd behind him. Vince Bono's in the ring strutting. What does he think he is?
USA! USA! Oh, we're not on that channel anymore.
That was the last match.
Oh, that's
USA.
right.
Try and keep up, RC. Both of these men reside in the United States. All right, now here we go. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
He's having his way with him.
Oh, and look at that. He gets shoved to the outside.
Pulled the hair, obviously. Pulled the hair, ref. Yo-yo, Pee Wee Yo-yo, he pulled the hair.
RC, he shoved him in the chest. Now here we have Vince Bono again stalling on the outside of the ring. Get in there and wrestle. This is for the Cruiserweight Championship.
Do you realize he can take him anytime he wants?
Well, then why doesn't he?
Because he wants to have some fun out there. He wants to check out the chicks. He's a chick magnet. He wants to see what all the good-looking girls here. He can probably handpick any person he wants here and take them home.
Well, maybe if you're lucky, he'll handpick you, RC.
But he just better leave the girls I have picked out alone.
Well, there, look, he's blowing kisses to you, RC. See that? And here we go. These two men have yet to tie up here. Vince Bono very, very reluctant to get in there. There we go. Collar and elbow tie up by both men. Bono backs him into the corner. What's he going to do to him here? Clean break, surprisingly, by Vince Bono.
What do you mean, surprisingly?
Well, surprisingly, he's not been known to abide by the rules.
Man, I tell you, these women can't get enough of this flamboyant. They just can't get enough of him. They are starstruck.
They're what?
Starstruck.
For Vince Bono.
You got it.
You sure about that? Look at this now. Well, there you see, well, York blocked that one. I mean, what's going on here? We can't tell. Both men trying to get the advantage, and York shoves him into the corner, chopping away, sends him across into the buckle. Off the rope, what a suplex by York. I didn't know what he was going for there. He caught him with a suplex. There you see Baker up on the ring. He has no business there.
And obviously Baker's closer than we are, and he saw that he pulled the tights.
I don't think he pulled the tights there, RC. Duck underneath the clothesline. Bono tries to meet him with a clothesline, but he gets sent down to the canvas and he rolls to the outside on the apron. Sent back into the ring by York. York working him over now. Down for the cover. Not enough to put Bono away.
No, no way.
Rear chin lock here now. Applying a lot of pressure on the neck of Bono. Bono's not looking so flamboyant now, is he? Tried to go for a flying head scissors there, but he didn't catch him with the full effect.
Scott Baker has to get control, take him out and get control.
I think they may need to talk over some strategy out on the floor. His man certainly not faring too well here against Jonathon York in this Cruiserweight title match right here in Reading, Pennsylvania. Now look at this. He's complaining of a pull of the hair. There was no pull of the hair, RC.
How do you know? We have no monitors.
It was a flying head scissors.
And where was his hands?
His hands were by his side.
Mr. Know-It-All.
Both men circling each other now. Vince Bono, he again, well, here he ties up, but reluctantly. Booed into the midsection of York. He picks him up for the suplex. Well, Vince Bono, RC, you have to give it to him. He does get lucky every now and again.
You know what happens when he pulls the straps down, you know that?
I know, it's the old Memphis psychology. Just ask Jerry Lawler all about it, he'll tell you. A move actually made famous by flamboyant Eric Embry. Must be something with these flamboyant people and pulling the straps down. Now he missed with the leg drop.
It's all right.
It's all right. It doesn't look like it's all right for him right now. He gets fired into the ropes, off the rope. Hurricane Rana by York takes him down to the canvas.
I'll tell you what, flamboyant doesn't look very flamboyant right now.
Certainly doesn't. That Harry and Conrana took him down to the canvas.
Who?
Harry and Conrana.
Harry Karras?
Yeah.
He's no longer with us either.
Look at this. Look at this pile driver now, RC.
Isn't this banned in Reading? Isn't this banned in Reading?
No.
Ring the bell.
No.
That's been banned in Reading, Pennsylvania for years.
No, the pile driver, that's the pretzel hold that's been banned in Reading.
Oh, you're right.
The pile driver is perfectly legal here in Reading, PA. He could have broken his neck with that, easily. He needs to drag him to the center of the ring and pin him right now, and he'll have him.
Luckily, he has a flamboyant neck.
A flamboyant, what does that have to do with not breaking his neck, a flamboyant neck?
Anybody with a normal neck would have had a broken neck right now, but he has a flamboyant neck, and he could brush that pile driver off.
He's playing with Vince Bono right now, in my opinion. He could just drag him to the ring and pin him 1, 2, 3.
That could be one of the most ridiculous statements you've said yet tonight.
Well, maybe I was wrong. There it is, RC, the $7 million move.
Okay.
The rocker dropper. The flamboyant fall.
You're on a roll. Keep going, baby.
York tossed to the outside. Now look at this.
Now watch referee Pee Wee Yoy. Watch the referee.
Don't watch the referee. Watch Scott Baker.
I'm too busy watching the girls watch Flamboyant Vince Bono. They're starstruck. Look at them. They got to get security. Get the girls away from the ring. They're trying to get at Vince.
Get Scott Baker away from York on the outside of the ring.
What happened? Let me see. What's going on?
He's
I
over
can't.
there working over the man. Your friend Scott Baker.
Where? He's just helping him in. He's a hell of a nice guy.
Yeah, this isn't a lumberjack match, RC.
Hey, Scott Baker can help out this young Jonathon York. You know, just try to give him some tips, help him out.
Now what about Vince Bono choking away at York here? The referee admonishing him about it.
I just think maybe Vince Bono was telling the referee to try to keep the women away from the ring area. They're distracting them.
Rake of the eyes by Hollywood Vince, or Mr. Flamboyant Vince Bono, excuse me.
Have you gotten paid yet?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I have, RC.
You see my check anywhere?
No, I haven't.
I'll have to work on that, I guess.
I think maybe you should. Look at this. Oh, a DDT. That'll do it. It's done. Vince Bono, you can count to 3. Give him the belt. Polish the belt up.
Oh, please. I don't think Pee Wee Yo-Yo could count up to 10.
Both these men are struggling to get back to their feet now. That DDT must have taken a lot out of York as well. Both men back up, sent into the ropes. He comes off, duck under the clothesline, off the rope, double clothesline, both men down again.
Scott Baker, go put them both and become the champion.
I think he's a little above the cruiserweight weight limit.
Now I guess you just weighed everybody in back there, haven't you?
Well, I talked to the ring announcer before the show, and he told me that that man was not eligible.
Okay, then I know that's not true.
Now what happens here if both men get counted out? Then who's the cruiserweight champion? Well, Bono should cover him right here, and he may have him. Wait a minute. Bono just fell over. Did you see that, RC? He just.
I'm too busy trying to get my check.
Well, don't worry about your check. You have a job to complete before you get paid.
But you got paid.
Well, I deserve to get paid before you, RC.
Vince Bono must be hurt, obviously. They should stop the match.
Well, Vince Bono tried to stand up, and he just fell down for no apparent reason. Now look at York going up to the second rope. He's going to come off. He's going to hit that elbow. Now he needs to pin him. He needs to capitalize on it. He has Bono down. Go for the cover now. Hook the leg. No, Vince Bono surprisingly kicks out.
What do you mean surprisingly?
A schoolboy by Vince Bono. But he doesn't have him. I have to give Bono credit, RC. He's showing me more than I expected out of him here tonight.
What a standing drop kick.
Oh, look at that. Pulls him into the center of the ring. The figure 4 leg lock.
Ring the bell. Well, forget that idea.
Now what's this?
What?
What is this assistant from the outside of Scott Baker?
Just spilled my water. I need somebody. Give me a napkin. I just spilled my water.
Look at Scott Baker on the outside of the ring is what you need to.
And someone give me my check, please.
That's what you need to worry about. Don't worry about your
What did I miss? What did I miss? What happened?
You're not getting a check, my friend.
What happened? What did happen? What happened?
After missing something like that, you're not getting paid.
What did I miss?
The man is interfering outside the ring, Scott Baker.
I don't want to believe that. Vince there it is. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, your new. That's all right. Take your time.
Californian jam off the second rope.
Thank you, Mr. Encyclopedia.
Whip into the ropes now by Bono, off the rope. Now look at that, was a nice move by Vince Bono. He got that Harry and Conrana and turned it into a power bomb.
Let's leave the people who go to the airports and give out flowers out of this, okay? No Hare Krishnas here, all right? Well, what's Pee Wee Yo-Yo doing? He's really screwing up on the counts.
He's doing a very consistent job. He's very consistent with the counts. What about that count there with Vince Bono choking the man? The referee needs to check in there to make sure this is not a choke.
Referee needs to see Cy Sperling.
Well, the man obviously has a problem. He's growing taller. His top of his head's growing through his hair, but we don't need to bring that into it. Oh, look at that. He may have hyperextended the leg of Vince Bono right there, RC.
Now, instead of trying to hurt the guy, why don't you just try to pin and win the match?
He's trying to punish the man to maybe put a submission hold on him to get him to submit.
I am totally against hurting any professional athlete. You should just go out and try to win the match. I don't like anyone trying to get hurt.
He's trying to win the match, RC. Look at that leg drop right there.
Now, of course, I guess you can say that was legal.
It was a questionable blow. It may have hit him in some regions. The referee, look at this here. We have a small package here by your man, but it's not enough to put him away. There you see a flying spin heel kick right there by Vince Bono. Takes him down to the canvas. Christian York is down. Bono needs to capitalize on it. He's wasting time by going up to the second rope.
Wait do you see this move? Wait do you see this move?
What's he going for here? Well, that's...
Pin him, pin him.
He has him. He needs...
Pick him up. That's right. Good move.
What do you mean, good move? He may have had the Cruiserweight title right there. That's a mistake.
Win the belt later, embarrass him now. That's my motto.
No, that's a mistake. You have the man pinned. Go for it. This is for the Cruiserweight title, my friend. You'll go down in history as being the first ever NAW Cruiserweight champion.
Embarrass him first.
You're unbelievable, you know?
All we need is a little embarrassing in the world.
Now what just happened there? Vince Bono missed, and now he's lying in the ring.
He's okay. I have all my faith in flamboyant Vince Bono.
Well, I don't know. That faith may have been misplaced, RC. Look at this.
Just might be singing a little higher these days, that's all.
Huh. I didn't know Hollywood Vince Bono sung.
It is flamboyant Vince Bono.
I like Hollywood Vince Bono better.
You would. Scott Baker obviously saw something. Well, Scott
business up there.
Well, no, he's just telling the referee. Look at the referee, the lady in the front row. Way to go, Pee Wee, you goof.
Watch out for the turnbuckle there.
Pee Wee got in the way and screwed everything up.
Look at this.
Oh my
Scorpion
God, the ref
Deathlock.
is down!
We just had some psychotic fan running up here yelling into our heads.
Doesn't surprise me around here in Reading. They're all psychotic.
Now what is Reverend Scott Baker doing in the ring?
Delivering one hell of a power bomb.
He has no business in there, RC. Now look, my pen just flew across the ring.
He's doing anything. Well, you know, if Yo-Yo wasn't in the way, this never would have happened. Scott Baker's trying to help him up.
Look at this.
There we go. We have a new champion, baby.
This is disgusting, RC.
New Cruiserweight champion.
Unbelievable turn of events here. National Alternative Wrestling. We have a new Cruiserweight champion. A hush is just flowing over his building.
Yeah, get him out of it. Get the losers out of the ring.
These fans are in shock at what they have just seen.
Someone tell the drunken ring announcer that it's a Cruiserweight.
Well, the ring announcer obviously has no clue what's going on here. The Cruiserweight champion, from what my notes tell me, Hollywood Vince Bono. I'd have to call this an upset, RC.
An upset?
An upset.
When you're flamboyant, you can win any belt in the world you want.
Flamboyant Eric Embry was the Texas heavyweight champion many times.
Please, could you leave the stiffs out of this, all right? Let's talk about flamboyant.
He's not dead. He has liver problems, but he's not dead.
I'm talking about his career. Let's talk about flamboyant Vince Bono. He could probably step right back in this ring and win the heavyweight championship.
Well, he's not going to step in the ring for the heavyweight title.
I'm just saying if he was, he could.
Well, he's not.
So why'd you bring it up?
I didn't bring it up. You brought it up. Now here we're going to go up to the ring announcer, Poindexter.
Forget it. He's as long as this tape goes, he's getting more drunk. Someone get Jonathon York out of here.
Well, he's struggling. A tag team bout. Now this is not on my format. I don't know what's going on here.
All I want is my paycheck so I can get the hell out of here.
433 pounds. A waist and 1 Anarchy.
Anarchy coming out to the ring. What do you know about Anarchy?
It's going to break loose any second.
Break like the wind.
All right, Anarchy getting set to come out. Wait a minute.
There's Anarchy. And in case you don't know, there's a big A painted on his chest.
And there's a... great, he wants the microphone. Super. Another shoot. I think they're making the ring announcer nervous. They better be careful.
Just get him another beer and he's set. Philadelphia, PA, baby.
575 pounds. Being escorted to the ring by B. Pop and Solid Gold. Big Nasty, Sean Patrick, and HTK, Hunk, Heiser, better known as D-Generation Sex.
All right. I'm glad to see that D-Sex is coming back out here. My God, Kevin Nash is in the building. The NAW has Kevin Nash. Did Kevin Nash book this show?
I don't think so, RC.
That's big sexy Kevin Nash. Okay, so who's wrestling who here, Daredevil?
Well, the two guys in the ring are going to wrestle two other guys across the ring.
Thank you. I'm glad I can count on you for...
We're having D-Sex is going to wrestle Anarchy right here in this very ring.
So these two guys are part of D-Sex also?
Apparently. These are the newest members of D-Generation Sex.
These are new members of D-Sex?
Yes.
All right, we're taking over the booth. You guys ready for a You guys bored yet?
What's this commentary here by who?
Wait a minute, RC, did you invite these people out here?
Hey, they are allowed to come out anytime they want to. These are my personal friends. You are not carrying your part of the of the team here, so I brought these guys out, and they could, help us out here.
Get your fat ass out of here. No good.
Why do you say it to his face?
Crap. You know something? This is Nick Birkin. I got to do commentary on this one, and I see these people walking around who try to carry the name of D-Sex. Well, I'm no expert on this, but we did have a match to clarify exactly who was D-Sex, and I thought of the whole entire name, therefore it's us. And Big Daddy Fool out there, and I don't know, some other dork whose asses I could kick in like a second.
So we have more members of the so-called D-Sex.
You said member.
And we have Anarchy out here. And I don't know. This is total confusion.
It's Anarchy, RC.
Well, at least you get what you pay for.
Both these men now circling each other. Collar and elbow tie-up right there. Go behind by a member of D-Sex. I'm not sure who... Or excuse me, that's a member of Anarchy on a member of D-Sex.
I'm really getting the crowd up on it.
So that.
Look at this now. He picks him up or sends him down to the canvas with a big body slam.
Should be no problem. No problem at all.
Who are you going for in this match?
Oh, who do you think? Who do you think?
D-Sex?
Of course. Of course. Look at Anarchy. How could he stand up to anybody?
Well, look at this. He has him in the corner now, whips him across the ring. Off the ropes he comes. He's met with a clothesline. Sends him down to the canvas. Tag in talking now to the other member in the ring, double teaming now. Look at this. This is uncalled for. They shouldn't be doing this in the ring.
They have 5 seconds.
Well, they reach well above the 5 count, that's for sure. Now he's choking him in the corner. Raking the eyes across the top rope. Anarchy's not faring too well right here. He chops him. Whoa, that was a devastating chop. And another one. And he's following it up.
I can hear those chops back here.
Echoing all across this building. Whips him into the corner, follows it up with a big clothesline.
I can smell those chops back here.
He gets sent down hard to the canvas. We have people all over the place just jumping in doing commentary. RC, you need to get control back up.
Don't you worry about what I'm doing out here.
Has him in a headlock now. Drops the leg across his opponent. Slaps him across the back of the head. Now he's trying to come in the ring. Anarchy number 2, we'll call him, for lack of a better term.
I don't think Anarchy is much of Anarchy.
Well, they certainly haven't showed me much in this match right here against D-Sex. Down for the cover now. Referee a little bit out of position there. Tag in now. Here comes the other member of D-Sex. They're still double teaming Anarchy member number 1.
I've been informed that Flexx will present the arena. He's mad.
Slide headlock now, right now. Here by a member of D-Sex. Remember, Anarchy's trying to fight back, RC, trying to get the advantage in this match. Off the rope with a clothesline. Not enough to send the big man down.
No way, no way. You're gonna need 15 guys to clothesline him.
Well, he finally gets him down right there, but it took 3 clotheslines to get the job done. This man needs to tag out to his partner. He's been in there far too long. It's taking far too much.
Oh, here comes Anarchy. Let's see what kind of a... My God, he almost hit his head off the ceiling.
You see the height? He almost hit the asbestos on the ceiling here.
Is that what that is?
I think so.
But I want my pay doubled. Where is my paycheck, by the way? Have you seen the guy supposed to pay us?
RC, you'll get your paycheck. I just got informed from the back it's on its way out here.
Good.
It'll be out here any minute. I know you need that money to go back to the hotel later on with your with your friends.
Come on.
Now look at this clothesline in the corner. He killed that guy.
D-Sex.
Did that guy in the ring, that guy Anarchy, did he used to play basketball? Looks like he might be a basketball player.
I think maybe he'd have better luck playing basketball.
He might. Look at that. He just got hammered down into the canvas. Anarchy is just getting annihilated out here.
Not much anarchy going on in there.
Certainly not. Not at all. They're just taking them apart. I have a feeling D-Sex is just toying with these men right now. Oh my God, he crushed them. He is now thinner than he was when he started this match.
That means he's inside out.
What's he setting up for here? He stomped down. Did he stomp him in the knee there? I can't quite tell.
Set him up for whatever he wants to, man.
You're absolutely right.
He could pin him anytime. I think he's crushed his insides. Here comes the big D-Sex bomb. Pile driver. He's done. Please, referee, stop this match. Stop it.
If the referee has any kind of compassion, he'll end this match right now.
Can't believe he. Why would you, if you were Anarchy, why would you just want to stay down? Oh man.
They're tearing this kid apart. He should just stay down, RC. It's not worth risking a serious injury over.
You know, I don't have too much compassion for wrestlers, but I am starting to feel sorry for this punk in the red pants.
And look at that, he puts his foot on the rope.
I wish he would just get pinned because he's going to get seriously hurt.
This guy has a lot of heart and a lot of perseverance, but
No, he's stupid, Dave. He's stupid. He's a moron. Look at him. He's getting mauled. He's getting wiped. He is now a ring mop. Look at him.
Well, look, he's getting picked up.
Some guy just called him a bitch.
I can hear RC. You don't need to point it out. Look at that.
Please stay down for the 3 count. Let it be over. Oh, I can't. What? Thank God.
But now his partner is coming in from behind and
his
breaks up the
partner is the
count.
biggest fool. He's his worst enemy right now. Could someone stop this? This kid can't take much more, and I do mean kid. He has to get up tomorrow and do his paper route. He has a busy day. I'm afraid to look. Oh! Oh, my.
I have a feeling the papers aren't going to be delivered tomorrow, RC.
I mean, my God. What more?
What are you shuffling around for, RC? You're shuffling your paperwork around here. What are you looking for?
I mean, you can get a waterlogged towel and way more than this Anarchy kid.
A waterlogged towel?
A waterlogged towel, yes.
How heavy is a waterlogged towel, RC?
Why do you have that?
Well, I'm just
can't the referee just stop the match?
Well, he's your friend from way back. You've known Dave Curley for years.
I just don't, because he can get me into the $1 special at Al Diamond Cabaret.
Is that true about him?
I'm not getting into that here. But let's just say he had no idea that was the GOAT, all right?
He what?
Forget it. It has something to do with goats.
I don't think I'm going to be able to forget that, even though I wish I could. Now look, this kid is fighting back. Where in the hell did he find that from?
I have no idea.
Well, you have to give this kid credit, RC.
No, I'm not giving this punk credit for anything.
He took and he came back with a move like that?
Dave, it's evident. He's a walking moron. What's he thinking? What the hell? He just drop-kicked him. He drop-kicked his ankle.
That's a very effective move. It took the man down.
I'm just glad he's tagging out because he's going to get killed in there.
Well, here comes the other guy now. He's trying to run into the ropes. He drops the leg.
At least this guy has some meat on him.
I think he just tapped out right there. Is that what that was?
Where's the Anarchy boy at? Where's he at? Oh, there he is.
Ring apron. He's all right.
Oh, yeah, he looks like he's all right.
He's working over the knee now. Look at that. He's going to break his leg. Hammering away now on his opponent in the corner.
We need some medical attention for Anarchy boy.
Oh no, he's holding his neck on the outside of the ring, still reeling from the effects of that devastating pile driver. Continuing to work. The referee needs to break this hold. He's in the ropes. Back up to his feet now. He hits him with a headbutt. He's reeling in there right now.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to get some medical attention and try to help this Anarchy kid up here.
Yeah, we're certainly concerned for him. The beating he took earlier in this match.
When you get the gurney, get my paycheck too.
Would you get over here?
Is he in charge of is that guy in charge of my paycheck?
I don't think that guy's in charge of anything.
He's a little shady.
I think that's a fan. He is in charge of anything.
Then I want him thrown out. Get out of here, you punk. Anyway.
He keeps coming over here trying to talk on the microphone.
He gets me my paycheck. I'll let him take over my job.
Your paycheck's on your way. It'll be here. Trust me. By the time the next match is over, you'll have your paycheck.
Here comes a big power bomb. That has to be it. What is this idiot doing?
Look at him. He's in the ring. He doesn't need medical attention.
What a fool. He's just asking for a beating. Oh, my goodness.
Chopping him now.
Jeez.
There's all kinds of chops in there.
It's unbelievable.
It's Anarchy.
He broke him in half. I told you he's gonna get hurt in there. Oh man.
He's just tossing him around like a.
It's gonna get bad. It's gonna get bad. Oh, he just. Oh.
He broke him. You're right.
Please.
Super kick right there.
Please, I'm begging the referee. Stop this. No, not this. Oh, good God.
Choke slam. Oh, he's gonna kill him.
Oh, please. Please end this. Pin him. That's it. What? Oh.
There you go. Ring the bell.
I need the gurney. I need the medical attention. I can't believe.
Another victory out here for D-Sex in the ring. And he nailed him with a chair.
That was uncalled for.
That Anarchy is done. Anarchy is over. Anarchy is ended. Where's the chef at? We need to get a chef out here and stick the fork in these guys because they're done.
How about the chef? Is the chef all right?
I talked with the chef during intermission. The chef informed me that he is fine.
How come he didn't talk to me?
Because you didn't go over and talk to him.
Oh. Now we'll have to take another intermission. And get Anarchy Kid out of here.
You were as busy in the back with Gabriella Leigh trying to get her your hotel room.
No, she took my number. She knows.
Sure, she took it.
She got the secret knock. You know that song, Knock 3 Times?
Yeah.
Knock 3 times on the window if you would.
Are you gonna sing now?
That's the secret knock. Knock 3 times.
That's great. That's just great.
You're just jealous.
Now that we have this guy now, this Anarchy guy just fell out of the ring.
Just leave him there. Leave him there.
No, don't leave him there. We need someone over there to help.
No, leave him there.
We have our cameraman, Gary Walter, at ring, so I don't know if he's going to be of any help. Gary Walter.
Did he get paid yet?
I think so.
Yeah.
Right here. We have
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now have a brief interview with Doomsday.
This is a continuation of an earlier interview.
Well, I hope he's going to explain himself this time. And once again, if he comes out here...
If the sound guy doesn't start his music and gets him angry again...
You know, if he comes over here, I'm out of here. That continues. That remains.
You can't leave me out here alone with Doomsday Danny Rose. That guy's nuts. He could just go nuts and kill. He's going to kill Mr. Rogers.
He's the walking time bomb. Mr. Rogers better get the hell out of there.
Mr. Rogers needs to move to a new neighborhood.
I think Mr. Rogers can take him.
Take him where?
Brother, I'm begging you not to make me a guest commentator in the main event for the Heavyweight Championship. First of all, everybody here has to know that this is the place to be. If Jumpin' Joe Singing Boots is in the house, Daddy, take a bow, Joe. Everybody gotta know who Jumpin' Joe Singing Boots is. I'm begging you like I said. See that guy's video? Oh my God! What the hell? Good Lord, look at that. All right. If you're not gonna put me in a main event, if these punks aren't gonna put me in a main event, I'll find my own damn way to put myself in a main event. Because just like everywhere else, I know I am the heavyweight champion. Brought up. And I know that tonight I'm so damn pissed off. I'm a mushroom cloud laying motherfucker.
Wait, move over.
What? What are you doing?
Put him by you.
Well, he's coming back here, RC.
Well, he will sit by you then, okay? He'll sit by you.
Oh, God.
I'd like to welcome you, Doomsday Danny Rose.
RC, it don't matter to me. What do you want?
No, it's an honor to be here with you.
This is crazy.
You should be in the main event.
You damn right I should, because you know I'm the heavyweight champion everywhere else I go, from coast to coast, Daddy. And they got me over here commentating like I'm some sort of schmuck.
Yeah, why don't you tell them what you were saying before?
What you were saying about him earlier.
Danny, I had to defend you all night.
This is crazy. Who are these people that are wrestling tonight?
Kid Extremeless.
Is that right? I've heard of that guy.
Yeah, and who's he wrestling? Come on.
Hot and spicy.
Hot and spicy.
Hot and who?
You can take him like that.
Who's hot and spicy?
Here comes Kid Extremeless.
Is that who that is? Oh, I don't know, brother. I don't know about this cat. He looks pretty tough. You know what I mean? He seems pretty extreme to me.
It's an honor to be with Doomsday. Come on, why aren't you saying anything?
That's not what you said earlier, RC. You were saying you didn't want this man over here.
I have no problem with Danny Rose.
Go ahead, you guys talk amongst yourself. It don't make a damn to me.
All right, there you go.
Well, there you go.
You pissed him off already. Hope you're happy.
You did it.
Nudie pictures if you don't mind.
I wonder if Danny knows if I got my... Have you seen my paycheck anywhere, Doomsday?
No, not at all. I haven't seen mine yet either. From the last show.
He's in a bigger boat than I am. All right, there's Kid Extremeless.
Now, is that his kid?
Listen to that crowd go
Is that
crazy.
his brother?
Or is that his opponent? I don't
Listen
understand
to that
this.
crowd go crazy, boy. All 6 of them. Right up on their feet. On their feet.
For the NAW.
There it is.
What does NAW stand for anyway? What am I doing here?
National Alternative Wrestling.
Is that right?
Short, it means nah.
Nah. That's what I'm saying. Nah.
Now, Doomsday,
Listen to that crowd.
you were close to the ring announcer. Is he drunk?
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is actually.
All right, hot and spicy coming out.
Hot and spicy. Here he comes. Are you gonna dance? First you're singing.
Flexx Wheeler in the house. Oh my God, Flexx Wheeler has shown up. What the hell is that?
No, that's not hot and spicy.
Hell no, it's not. That's Flexx Wheeler and that schmuck that thinks he's the Rock.
Yeah, what's
World
up?
Heavyweight champion.
What's up with that?
I'm begging for somebody tonight, somebody to make up their own damn gimmick. You got B-Pac, I'm begging you. You got D-Sex, I'm begging you. You got Smokey Maya, I'm begging you.
Doomsday. There you go, baby.
Now you know. Tony Nitro sitting in the back right now, bleeding half to death, because me and my boys beat his ass. Second of all,
Uh-oh, wait a minute.
What's going on here?
that little jabroni right there is holding is going to be mine tonight.
Now, Flexx.
If you don't like it,
When did he get here?
because that's the way it's going.
Flexx Wheeler?
I didn't see him in the locker room.
I think he just arrived minutes
He
ago.
just come in here and just get
A
in.
rove. Say it again, tell me.
Just arrived minutes ago.
Because I want the people to get up and dance and have a good time.
That includes you, Daredevil Dave. Get at the table. Go ahead. Don't be bashful.
What?
Oh, honey, there's an all on plane. Come on, Colonel Sanders. Listen, I don't care what you put on. Just put on something nice, Colonel Sanders. I'm out of here. I'm going to kick this punk's fight. And for you, and especially for y'all over there.
All right, Flexx is dedicating this match to half the crowd.
Now wait a minute.
He's playing the chicken dance.
Wait a minute. The chicken dance? What's going on?
You know, this Flexx Wheeler is going to get, he's not happy about this at all.
He's gonna go crazy.
Doomsday, what would you do in this?
See this? I would first of all, I'd beat the hell out of the music guy.
Yeah, you'd-
I'd probably come over here and beat the hell out of the commentators.
Yeah.
Knock that guy right off the damn camera stand, and then I'd beat the hell out of everybody with all these damn chairs, all 6 people in the crowd.
Amen.
What the hell I'd do for them?
RC, that included you. He was going to come over here and beat you up, too.
No, Danny.
Second of all, the next thing I do is I take Lightning Mike Quackenbush and bust his ass from pillar to post. He's 103 pounds, you know what I'm saying?
Jeez, he's-
Punk ass bitch. Biatch!
I know what kind of devious guy you are. I know you play dirty. But
This is chaotic.
wrestling match tonight. Let's have an old.
So now, Flexx Wheeler shows up 5 minutes ago, and he's wrestling for the heavyweight title.
And it's now been called a street fight.
What's
Now-
going on here, RC? Explain this to me.
Doomsday, if they come over here, will you have our back here?
I got you taken care of. Don't sweat it.
Told ya, he's the man over here. We have Doomsday.
Now look at this.
Oh,
Flexx Wheeler in the ring.
now
He's
this
attacking Kid Extreme.
this is a street fight.
This is a street fight. Look at
Good
this.
Lord, look at the body on Flexx Wheeler. You can't take anything away from that. I tell you what. That's one solid son of a bun. I'm telling you.
He's being hammered in the corner by Kid Extreme now.
Smokey Maivia ringside.
Guy looks familiar for some reason, RC.
All right, all right.
Who, Smokey? I'm begging you.
Look out.
There's a chair.
Now don't worry, because we have Doomsday Danny Rose. He's gonna have our back here with this.
Don't you sweat it. We got everything taken care of here. It don't make no never mind of nobody.
This is gonna get bad. This is gonna get violent. And I hope you're happy.
Well, look at this. Are they coming over here?
I hope not. Because I didn't get paid yet. Now,
look at that. He's laying the smackdown on him, RC.
Doomsday, let me ask you a question.
Pissed me off in about a minute.
Who would you rather see win the championship belt? Because I know you're in line. You're going to be the #1 contender. Who would you want to fight?
You know what? I don't care. It don't make a difference to me. I'll bust any of their caps in their ass anytime, any place. It don't make a difference.
Wait a minute. Where are they going?
Now, wait a minute.
What are they doing? Are they going outside?
Danny, control yourself now.
Whoa, he whipped him right into the wall.
Into the wall? How long did that take to think of? The wall.
Now they're over here on the side of us. Into the wall.
Watch the camera, fellas.
I can't. If we had monitors, it's kind of.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Maybe a professional organization would. I'm just gonna watch the match through his camera.
Wait a minute.
They're getting closer here now, Danny.
Wait a minute.
Doomsday, you said.
It don't make a damn. This is a barn burner, RC. A barn burner, I'm telling you. Thank you.
I can't wait until you go for the title here, the National Alternative Wrestling.
Yeah, I can't wait till I go for it here, but I was kind of hoping to go for that other place, Future Wrestling Alliance, too. But doesn't look like things will happen there. I don't know what happened, all that good stuff. I had some good things going. But, you can't win them all. Look out.
Here they come.
Right here in front of us. Right here in front of us.
Here in front of us.
Let me get behind Doomsday Danny Rose here.
No.
I'm gonna hurt him real bad. I'm gonna pull him away.
Stay the hell out of my way, you
Hey, I'm good.
How about that?
He comes over here and everybody's dancing. What's that all?
Right away, he wants to sing. Doomsday Danny Rose. Jabroni?
It don't matter. He can say whatever he wants. He's just playing silly little reindeer game. Never him mind. He's all right. It don't make it. This guy. Look at this guy.
Once again, if we had some monitors around here, I can't see over the people, but I think they're getting hit with some kind of foreign objects.
Well, this is a street fight, RC, so you can expect stuff
for
like this.
Play-by-play guy, you're awfully quiet.
Well, I can't see anything that's going on. These people are gathered around them here.
I'm surprised. Flexx has a pretty good voice.
Now, I noticed you were dancing. What was that all about? That was uncalled for.
I have rhythm.
He's pretty fly for a white guy, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, he just hit him with a chair.
See?
One of those hard plastic chairs.
You earned your paycheck there, buddy. Good job.
Well, at least I got my paycheck, RC.
Got to rub that in, huh? They're going all over the place. An old-fashioned street fight in Reading, PA.
Good Lordy. This is the capital of the world, isn't it?
Armpit of the world, more like it.
This is a 3rd Street brawl here in Reading.
3rd and Spruce Street brawl happening in Reading right now at the rec center with asbestos hanging from the walls. It's all happening here tonight.
And we're bringing it to you.
This is the next place below the Core State Center, right? Just below. We're just about the Core State Center.
Well, we can't see what's going on.
Well, now wrestling fans, you can see what's going on, but we can't see. All we can imagine that is going to be devastating and violent.
The NAW, they could sell out the penalty box at the Core State Center.
Doomsday Danny Rose having a problem. So tell me.
Well, he's upset because he didn't get the title shot tonight.
Well, rightly so. Rightly so. He can walk.
Sitting here with you two schmucks, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I see, you're all right.
See? Yeah, I just don't understand it. They should recognize, they should just call him Mr. #1 Contender. Because all over, he can go to any organization and walk in and just be #1 whatever.
Well, now he just got whipped through a row of chairs, did Kid Extreme by Flexx Wheeler. I guess they're coming back to the ring now.
Well, that'd be a novel idea. Now, is this going to be a championship match? Is this for the NAW strap?
Match. Yes, it is. The winner of this match will be
seen,
the NAW champion.
I've seen so much gold being exchanged here tonight.
Well, they actually combined the Cruiserweight and Intercontinental titles into one tonight.
Yeah, right. That made a lot of sense, right? Am I right? How intercontinental do we go anyway here at the NAW? How intercontinental are we?
Well,
what do you think?
You'll have to talk to the commissioner about that
From one corner of Reading to the other?
I'm just a
do we actually hit West Reading? Maybe Shillington?
I think so.
Good.
Flexx Wheeler's in control. I'll do your job for you. How's that? I'll just do your job for you. Flexx Wheeler's in control.
He doesn't look in control, RC.
Is this thing actually really on?
Yeah, we're actually doing this here, Doomsday.
Actually doing this?
We're actually on.
I thought we were just over here playing silly little reindeer games. I don't know what the hell.
Why don't you go in there and just take them both out?
You know, I thought about that, but then, everybody deserves a chance. Let them have their day in the sun for about 10 minutes.
Look at this now, going for the cover, Kid Extreme.
Foot in the ropes.
Too close to the
Flexx
rope.
Wheeler knows where he is at all time in the ring. He knows exactly where he is.
Flexx Wheeler's short, but he got his foot on the ropes that time.
Don't be bringing his height up. It's not his fault.
Don't be bringing his height up. I can't do that, RC. Clothesline over the top. Kid Extreme, he's back on the outside of the ring.
See, that's what I'm saying. A champion should have rhythm. And that's what Flexx Wheeler has. He has rhythm.
Not very good rhythm, but he has rhythm.
My God, he almost took out Smokey.
And that's a $500 shirt he has on.
Oh, you know, we don't need the cheap Monday night comments, all right?
Well, I'm not the one who looks like he does. He's the one that comes out here dressed like that.
Did I ain't say anything about you looking like Jim Ross here tonight? No. So let's not.
I talk out of both.
Back at you, son. Back at you.
I talk out of both sides of my mouth.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it, silly.
Flexx Wheeler with a chair. He could probably take Kid Extreme without any time he wants to. And then he get taken out by the walking time bomb.
You better believe. I'm a mushroom. Nah, I won't even say that again. I think I swore enough tonight. I'm trying to keep it clean. I have to bleep everything out of here if I get on that thing right.
You know what? If I ever do become a manager, I would want to manage this man right here. Right here. Success story right here.
Believe it. I believe it.
Oh, here we go. God. Look at this.
What's he looking for? This is it? This is it?
He's looking at the asbestos in the ceiling.
Wedgie. Devastating move. Oh, no.
Oh, reversal. Back body drop by Kid Extreme. He sends him down to the canvas. Flexx Wheeler now begging off in the corner. He follows it up with a clothesline. Kid Extreme nails Flexx Wheeler.
Pee-wee Yo-Yo asking him if he was like,
oh no!
The second time that jerk got away.
The second time tonight that Pee-wee Yo.
Greg Serb should take his license and rip it up. Flexx Wheeler with a devastating move.
A stone cold stunner. That's what it was. You can take it for what it's worth. Jesus, I'm begging somebody to think of their own stuff. You know what I mean?
Doomsday Danny Rose. Jesus. Could someone give him a hell yeah over here? Referees down and no one cares. Championship match, street fight. What else could happen?
Back up, Flexx.
Oh,
Kid
my goodness!
Off the ropes, snapping the neck of
I have to
Wheeler,
give him
but
that.
There's no referee.
There's no referee. And here.
Now who's this guy?
Now you just, Doomsday, you just stay here and take it easy, all right?
I can't.
No, he just stay here. You'll have your time. Because I'm telling you right now, Daredevil, if he goes in there.
Oh my God, I can't take it.
What is, who the hell's this?
Who's that guy?
Isn't he the janitor?
That's the guy who served me my hamburger.
This guy set the ring up, and what's he doing?
Nothing.
Oh
my God!
He's having his way with them. Oh! Where's the cousin Vince Bono at now?
Well, this title match is just broken down. This is a complete debacle out here.
No, it's not. This is great. This is great. This is great action. 1, 2. New champion right there.
Look at that.
Flexx Wheeler, new champion.
This man got in the building
Doomsday.
5 minutes before the match, and now he's the new champion.
If you wrestle Flexx Wheeler, what would you do? Look at all the cronies with him.
What'd you say?
What would you do with all the cronies there if you ever wrestle Flexx Wheeler, like I know you will?
I can't believe this. They're handcuffing that dude to the ring.
We'll see it. You know, they're taking it a little too far now, I think.
You think?
Don't you agree? I mean, do we need handcuffs? Get the janitor out of the ring.
I can't fucking believe this.
I can't. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Doomsday! No, we're dead!
Doomsday
Look out!
Rose. He just ran out of the broadcast booth there. Holy crap.
He just couldn't take it.
He ran in there. He cleared house, RC.
He couldn't take it.
Well, unbelievable. A new champion.
A new champion.
Champion.
Flexx Wheeler. Doomsday Danny Rose going in for the save. Now
I don't know what's going on now. We have Flexx Wheeler's out here with the belt. We have this guy out here, Smoky Mike.
Flexx Wheeler right there, the champion right there. Flexx Wheeler. Flexx Wheeler, the new champion. New champion right there.
I can see him. You don't have to shove me. I see what's going on. I thought that guy, that Maivia guy, I thought he had the belt.
Will you please stop it? You know that's not the Maivia that everyone else knows.
But he looks like him.
I don't care.
Oh.
Doomsday Danny Rose, I can't believe went in and saved Kid Extremeless.
And we have a new champion. Flexx Wheeler gets here 5 minutes before the match. He attacks the challenger in the back, and he gets the title match, and now he's a champion.
That's what Flexx Wheeler can do, man.
This is unbelievable.
I'm done talking to you. I'm going to go get my paycheck. If I never see you again, it'd be too soon.
Well, good. I'm out of here, too.
Good.
We're on.
I told you I was going to bring this home. I'm taking it back to Philadelphia. I'm going where the good-looking girls at because all these women in here look like Bow Wows. They're a bunch of dogs. Oh, yeah. Hey, fat boy. Get out! I'm going up in the ring because I got to talk to my people. Open up the ring for the ring. Open up the doors, boy. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Flexx Wheeler proudly presents dual world heavyweight champion. Clap your hands, stand up on your feet because I'm the man. Now, fight for we at Doomsday Danny Rose. Hey, Kid Extreme, you already got your fuck with. Take your punk ass back into the locker room where you're supposed to be. I'm talking to Danny Rose right now. Boy, the next time you get into a man's business, you keep your little boy ass out of it. You understand me, fat boy? You hear me, Pillsbury? I'm talking to you. Do you hear me talking to you, Pillsbury? Dude, niggas on your shirt, or it might be a part of your life. You keep messing with me. You understand me, fat boy? I'm not 20 pounds off your fat ass. You see this body took a million years to form. It's like diamond. They came out of nowhere a million years ago. That only took 20 minutes. It took a bunch of tasty cakes and cupcakes to make that body go fat, disgusting. Nobody used a fat, disgusting fat body. Hey, Danny, matter of fact, I'm not tired. I am not tired whatsoever. I'm not tired. Danny, I want a piece of you. I want a piece of you, fat boy, because I'm not tired. I think my fans right here want to see some more of me. Do y'all want to see me? Daddy, y'all want to see me kicking through the ass? If you want to see Flexx Wheeler beat the hell out of Doomsday Danny Rose, give me your damn right. Come on, Danny. Matter of fact, Danny, I feel so good right now. I'm gonna put the strap on the line because I'm the world champion. You gotta beat me.
Wait a minute, look at this. He's putting a strap on the line. RC, you can't leave yet. Look at this. You're on your way out
I
of
had
here.
my coat on. I just got my paycheck. I got to get out of here. But we have another match.
No, he challenged him. I guess we have a title match right here.
What? So let me get this right. Let me get this right. Flexx Wheeler comes here 5 minutes before he gets here. He beats him the challenger in the back, comes out here, and he beats up Kid Extreme, wins the belt, and now he's defending that belt against Doomsday Danny Rose, and Danny Rose has him up, and he puts him down, and we have 1, 2, and a new champion again. What in the world?